Every episode for my munyina. Yamu akwaba at the band 800.9 FM so. Yame mainti and wasugwa wutie. Ye chagu live on Facebook and YouTube. Your WhatsApp line is reactivated. 0503721744. Wait to me the comment no message you know afa on mo aba e beken kan kama e de amount. Bidin ya de MAAME BIAMAH AKWAFO betimi afra me BIAMZ 1 woman gada MAAME soja ya bi ina mi di dwumadi ho chia me fi sabreko se no nine ebebo no nine ba ola Michael so ba beje adwaje entata de akofie production crew aye crado jo dami adomak jerios aje my friend ma bankro na ya safo won na wie wo mo bo mi chidom na me de me manti dwumadi me de abrewo we ye dia sede ni kabia Emma Konu Ghana Limited omo di nuru nwanwaso ababeka abeta yechi omo no so de tatahwe enkabo na nso esaya de Uja Konu Ghana Limited omo East Legon Champion Junction ona ni wonko dingita ho so Timbuktu Ghana Mali Sumanguru you know what ya betime so afro 0244139176 0204139176 and 0274139176 fra wonu bedin kita ho kama bebi eto akoto anu afre won beboa ene eye benada October abosum de to so aduonu 29th October 2024 say dia kapu na bro na October abosum no so yakwa kwhwie gu enema bi wo hono masi wo wabrabo mu esa wogitum na wogitum prekope ese saa na ebeye itimagiatum sa wanya ne sa wo bebre wanya ne sa edi adwendwen bebre ba betos I always tell people say do not think about things you have no control over ade bia wuntimi nsesa no wuntimi nya bibi fa ho no eya menta anwene ho there are certain situations bi ho no mu a eba wabrabo mu a you have no control over them uye nipa obadwene de but awie yi mepesa meka de to asom na wo de to kotodwom say enema bi ho no mu esi e wabrabo mu a wo ya ho hwe a enye yi niema etesa no onua menwene ho ebedru baabi ho no mo a wo betu na mo ahodo bi wo be ye ho bia enso enye yie eno no saa no je muto ho no adane de ama okokuroko yi no ni ma de nyina na omma wo bre nso so enye kwa e bia de ba kwa ese wo kai de tutim ne se ni wo eneyi ent na ho no mo saa febo e dan ya besesa emmere papa wo wanim etinie me bia wuntimi nye bibia mfa ho no ya no agie mu ato accept it and leave it as it is ewie kakra me di eja wo anasa me de ma o sefato kotodwem efa nante na watwi mu eno no se akanefo amakoma kwaduasa enwotwe hwie beduasa nson between 38 and 37 days na chesi yeko akwakoto aba asumdwe na yehwehwe se ne odi kan tetete nwum bi no eya asumdwe nkoto we enye ntokwasem me ame wofa ya sapon aba tuoyi yentu no dom na asumdwe ayenye momiensa inu hwe unshi a okonda ubefose eye nkoda asem ubefose eye agrobi keke enti wo asumdwe na kita no betoto nase amanye twe ho ahia nyina ntokwasi so pen ntokwasi so a obatampa Ghana na yaje wo mu a wo atu bisa wo ho se wo a wokotwitu wo a wokofa kontiba wo a wokofa bo wo a obi abebo pa ese kokum asumasi kofa wei koye basabasa koye se ne se kotutuo ni ade no bisa ho se entokwasi anya bia wo baabia ubedwane akwakosha na apart from enwuram bisa ho se wo kuro bi a obetimi akobo ho adwa wo man bi a obetimi adwane na kampesa wo yire wo ma ehe na wo de wo yire ene wo ma efa wo ne yire eni ma so a wo maame ne wo nuanom ehe fa na wo de wo mo efa eti ye bisa ho sansem no ansana so obi kase koye bibia so obepini so so wo mpini so eye wo a wo jejirije na mpempi no metaka ya na amata amafo no wo mo anwene wo mo ho no wo manim ni bi wo machi ni bi wo mu ni kamafo wo mu ni boafo bia wo madane atenten huro enti ye pege wo mo a wo tage wo mo a na won sa ka wo na ye do mu di nyambrasam nipa obebo pa no so oba na ode tefa kakra hya won sam esa sumasi obenten oyesa adwuma mamia bisane se na uni wo faase bia wo mpese okame ho na mene ne kokoyesa adwuma oba no mpese nko be kame ho na mene ne bom ekoyesa adwuma no se ye adwuma ho te a anko be frew adwuma ho te a ebema da bia won sa akwa no a saa nipa na obebo pa no anya bia obefrew sa sumasi adwuma bia pie wa ha connection bia pie wa ha etibra na beje ye adwuma sika wo ho no obefre wo ana bisa wo sansemi say me no fit jump them say you no fit jump them say we no fit enti mama ye ni na hoti through the youth emebunu no yese bonsam emma ensa enya adwuma ye bisa wo ma wo ho kwan a bonsam be mu adwuma ye enti tu ho for 2024 abato yi mu tu ho for because politicians womo ba power your friend is saying contracts bebre eneba ebinum ho no mo adwuma bi ha mo quota so wo busuani bi wo adamfo bi a opese bi a adwuma we oye bi a fa ne bra bisa ho se saa kwanya na ebie ma no a obeka ya frɛ wo a wo bɛbɔ wo pa se odi atutrasem no ana enti moma ya nwini mienu moma ya nhunu nyemfiti ase yemfitiri ne enhunu nyansa because nyansa hyase eni nyamesuro ebi amekasa 2024 afi enya afepa emu nye emu oya emu oden but sa wo hwa wo husu yi a wo betwa na watwa mfie bebere ya obo ade ade adom no so aka ho obedi nkwatenten amen na mom say wa dwen say wo de wo no wo pentema nya ho wo de wani atisi nipa nyina enti ba akogye tefa obo akora wanye hwe t-shirt ne de ama no esiko ye tutrasem obo asemasi ko twituo obo we yasum ko yase minua o wie ho nsa no ahwe nsa wan o wie fo nsa no ahwe nsa eti kakra mi di ja wa wie yi eno ena wie so special greetings and chia work ase pa enko emamia kasame wofanom special wofafo wie mi cheche mu nyina mi ofodi kan ye ono aboboache agako former energy minister ofa ba kope unu obi amomu hie wie mi chia papa sanso ena nana ejeni mbuaten nana mo man hene nana babia wo bia ewie mechia wo mafeo papa efe nana eye obrimpon nana edubonsu ejekum prempe Nabus Motos nana babia wo bia mechia mo fa ba ko pe wo dia metel so a mesore obi obe na dwe so cross me bia no mebuni nam what you say me ni obi a momu hie me nko na me wofa no obi ani wanim obi ani wachi anase obi ani manim obi ani machi maje wa boso han maje na boso Nabus Motos ofa babia obi a mechia wa ewie yi ofa premeni hwe pe life chini bechi watum ope life ankasa atim kwa ben hene nsoso awie mechia wo achima bomosu hene awie mechia wo Enyo no kwa achimwo so hene. Osabe ma beye ma osu menu. Nana ewie bebia wo bia ubo ni mechia o. Dr. Christopher Ampedu the Samaritan. Dabe minim se ejigo e office abrosanum ho. Ebia na fidi da neat 100.9 FM 24/7. And Dr. Shadrach Ajete Sowa last one. Chief. Ebia obia mechia one Mrs. Mariana Ajete Sowa, Auntie Marian of Chase Glory Okaishi. Mecheche munyina mafi won papa na Clement wo US. Mechia wonyina ewie. Obia wotemenne otemenka mechia wo. Ena wie ye ensam kakra ye de etu dwane ye menu mienu nyina metiefo ne me callers nom ya bobo ho. Onse nansen asema boto nansen etu ase ni etuo ababedi omanfo ensem dodo. Ofa yes we abo etu. Se akakra bi less than 2 months na ye kwa akoto aba. Ofa no mo a yes abo etu. We bibi keto bi ne besi a asumasi atwetuo mo tunu kutugem yenhwe ne a ekoso ewo boko enkosi da ben enkosi da ben enkosi da ben ena etuo ebetwa yenyenye no nto nkyɛn yɛ ne mmra na anu de esi yo maamo bi a obi kɔtwe tuo metesa prosifo akyesa nipa no agona wes ya maame Cynthia Morrison ne mpesua so ne ekoso ewo ho na enum ho nso so eye ekɔ 2020 elections eye kasoa me maame Hawa Kumsen ni pom ho nso so bi esi edie ne ye de afa ho as a security sam no wo fom be say, what do we think we should do? What do you think we should do? I beboye na yenya peaceful elections a yeka ho asem 0302243540. We adwenkyere emeye ndc MPP because ye twitu no a MPP niwu NDC niwu eti be central, be neutral. Be neutral about it. Emma meye NDC MPP ya bremo. Ena CPP na align na hwan. Ebeboa ya nke free sabre yes an ka boa yen. Kan sam no se ne etie. Because etuo no yan hwe NDC ne yanim ne amadutuo ne hwe MPP ne yanim ne hwe CPP ne yanim ene amadutuo. Etuo bedi nipa boni ni nsam a obetimi de anema bebre. Enti wo kan say it as it is. Emfa manyo eme katakata wani. Oba na do wo sase so de be yamanyosem meka ato. Simple. Emma mechia this session yenchia. Eba jo meba mo so meba. Majeri.
Yeah, BIAMAH. Boko.
Maha.
Yeah.
Me asa menti ye papa. Me nyare so menti apo.
Asa why basa. Me be kra me so na me sorry na me dey no. Aye basa bi. Amachi ni nyina mba adwuma na asa me nya okay.
So vim wo form sa.
Etore bia na dey na kwakwa bibisa. Dey na kwakwa bibisa. Etuo ya asema wo kan. Amanyo kofo no echitafo no. Ade na mukọ ba bi etuo hihye mo. Wo kan obi beka se wo ho no obi kire wo se obebo otu ahụ so na manu abo ho ban. Enti ade na ese wo hwe maamo obi die na si ye ya maamo obi die no wo mo ye work o. Peaceful work. Say na etuo hihye independent bi ho. Wo hwe kaso de ha Kumsen. Eko ya no se na registration. Registration na ye na etuo hihye nipa bi ho. She agona west dey. Eno so mo ya work no makwa kwusia.
Information bi no metete ye no. Nipa na otutuo no say etuo ne ten nsa o sede no ono an tutuo no.
Sa.
And say ten nsa that is the information enya na me pe clarification. E was you know.
So ho. Enti adan na amanyo seminar ye wuta obi echi fine obia we so wa ha we wa ha baby obi wo no enye wo wasem because wu nipa no untimi kofo so na wo bibi papa bi ka kire na ene se wo ka kire na convince na utimi to abadema wu nipa na samosemo ko eye work peaceful work na etu ohihia amanfo ho a na je se peaceful work na asekire ne sen inti ese obi mukoshi o na ese obi
ese ya no oma no fafa no omde kan say peaceful work
wan
but deep down
wan
omde tinya se kan ahye wo
it yes possible bibi say na esise no ete say yehu de ewom ka so de esi mama obi de na say recent ones ya na ye kan yo de atwam mpo de ye nkan mama obi de agona west de ababa bisi ye kan so no Nkwanta South de ne de enye partisan politics ho ne de ahensem enu so etu toto wo rough enu so weekend na boku Nkwanta South de weekend de twa mu etu na to ho enu kra no so ye bisa this year wa ba foforo said wo no ma sesa no regional minister no so kra no wo ma sesa no uti region so ho enti say etu atoto no how na ni titiru pa na amanyo sama ya approach election year ya obo bosome baako no na ne na woche baako na de akwa to aba enti wonnam munyina machi amanam na etu hihia adai amanyo sam nipa na odi nechi no watwetu e de ahye obotom so wo de bo nipa no by how so ho enti yema ya dwemu na ho yema ya dwemu na wona amanyo sam na ye no sebe wo de so wo man wani ada from yie na da bia Boniface Abubakar Sadiq depend be class wo man na nya adwen because akwa say or part say politics ni mu a wo man ye bibi
that is the reality
and am politics man ye bibi na moko
that is the reality
na BIAMAH ye tebe ka
say obi selfish interest akobeka so mako party anto amament
independent wona wo so obesom yen ene yesi ye ma nso
ye ma nso mi bi
okro som no kwa mo se mo bre na yesua mo nso a mo si hei osom no mo se mo bre
ma Jerry mani abo ade bi so sesi ama me vie off kakra yesi anopai ayi atwema nwabiaja north district enkrofobia omoti omo black Toyota Vitz enam kwan so na e free kwan no so accident akowura nwabe osuonum ama nipa num omunyina
sana ya hu videos no no so ya rego said bo mu yiyi wo mo no okodi TFM page no so kra na ya no de atoso wo mo de atoso che say ya rego sempa
yento ayen komo so
eti BIAMAH yesre enye tu sem abato na enye tu abato na ya adwenkyire na enyine kwakwa kire
simple
enfa ho ne nipa ye beto abanede ama no enti supporters na mo de amanfo hye mukutupa a wo mo tuto to atuo na mo de hye mo kɔ work kura na atuo kutam no mo kɔ campaign kura na atuo hye mo ho no mo nya ahwe yie na o man ne dane butu a me ne umienu nyina na yeti se dane butu a ye nyina na yeti enye papa ne yense sanfam firi ho na yemfa asomdwe mfa nkonkoto aba BIAMAH
that's Jerry. That's Afabusia for me, Mamma Chain. Now, me magic my drink. Hello, good afternoon.
MAAME Soja.
Yes.
MAAME BIAMAH.
Good afternoon.
Asante.
Before the answer correct this year.
Achim this year, Asamantam for this year, and no minim.
Is it before the answer correct this year? Enemy.
Asamantam for this year.
No grass I am got it you.
Middle. Hey, say crowd also on permit.
So odona ayo sa no. Oh life. Unisika uni how. Me ba be wo fuo na ma. Yenko.
Ne what dey me amewo. Member woman.
Yo mate yenko e. Mate.
Oba abaso anyway dempa mo ni mu discussion. Make us Africa so baby a Jerry na situtu no container no open me gina. Oba one will say nyama we na AC one say for the rules oh share no
No cross and pacho jina ye mame na online ni twitwasi.
Hello.
Aha.
Afi de.
Ai meet you yanko.
Once a wood is ato obi a obebu session no so. Obeyi na free. Na meboa.
No kware.
Ne se si a me no kasei. Aban no wotie adwa so no. Enhyehyɛ ni sɛ ma wo biara enkuro tuo. A wansa no obi bekuro tuo no. Ase agye so okura lanso. Aye be ma tu. Me ba so nipa ne kuro tuo a omu ni lanso. E nipa ne kuro tuo a ense so omu kuro tuo. Sɛ nipa na ede ne edu omu ye. Na woni ma je ya me yakese pa. Eto ye tutu nei. Ye nuanom ntafo nso ana epiripira. Hwɛ die si wa kona we. Ọbaba, die wo pra no ye pepe ni o. Hwɛ die si wa ye wa so we. Oni pa wo pra yi, wo ye pepe ni o. Hwɛ ye nia wo de sɛ ama story. Da studio samana. Wo ye pepe ni. Aba, to be. How ko si die si ye, e dey na mo no to fa ho. Because if you know, not so what me fan nkontina mra no a. Wo nipa no mu sa ho me kra me koye kra. Me wa ban mu ni die, ye mfa me ni. Mamu, you so ane me no ka se ye na samra no. Enti bi abani ye no. Enu nti na bi no ma yi o mu kutupa, o mu ti mi ye mi o mo ye because o mu ni so fa kwa ni wo so. O mu ye kwa ye mi o mo hwe. Na ti ye bo mu gira mra no, ama mra bu fa emfa ne so wa ban wo so ba. Enka sa de we na tu atwa. Eti mo kwasi aban no, obi to aso.
Medase pe. Hey, good afternoon.
Hello.
We ba chodi ni baby afrefi.
Mami BIAMAH ho fe kwafo.
Yes.
Ukru no site.
Mate orobon yanko e.
Orobon. Yo, mbato. Me tia no adwempa. Ani wa futu. Mami BIAMAH atama de today. It's very important papa esa manyofo no achitafo no ehwe ni yie. Parliament ya temi. Last ya papa bamba be the judgment na papa no. Because am crofo bi. Je say atade ana mumme. Ode minimum say ay NDC for. And the media am the body say ya ni nimu. Ate men ko ha MPP for na say bredi nyankopon. Mu ye nim guasie for papa na mo ko no mo ko wo say mo ko ye den. Ana mo ko tra parliament wo bi. Sabe nyankopon bo nipa no. Nyankopon bo nipa wo ni suban ne se so ndi adwen na nyankopon ne bo no ma adwen ne nyadwuma. Adwen ne nyadwuma pa ni bi sma wo say koya de a e so dwen wo ka kire pa ni se papa. Yemi koya mfa mo bi amra me. Ndi me nko what train. Da be yom no mo anyadwuma o. E was me 24 hours me need time. The bia da my busy. Now the friend say me enko ha na 2 million kura ka tempo 200 Ghana 200 bofro de kura boda he ama zenu
Yo yanko aban
soja hu ye
Kristo adum
yo soja parliament asem wei eyade a ebia sabio Ghana phobia ye o madwin se omu mpese omu beka no kure soja odi yes Mr. Mami Cheche mu kakra abra ye mami Chief Justice Tokunu Obeka kire Ghana for say vacancy aba ni jurisdiction no. Mi pato wan fa request an komo man panyin say ohia nkrofo wo ho. Soja, bua mi kakra.
Ba jo say
Mi si abla ye ma mi Chief Justice. E kwan be da ho say ye rukutu justice eba judicial
me ba jo enya no ho asem ne ye ka mesrew ye ka etu abedi omanfo nsem nti wo ho adwenkyira fa bra
mati mami ba na mi ankofo bi ncheche mu de mati etu na abedi nkrofo bi nsem no de ya ade aga na ni bia ya kasa tia ho a beti nne ya election na ye ko no mi aban ya metie yi obebo mi pa ate mi mba mbaji tuo nkoko ntokwa inde what tie dio Mami gwa muma yanka nukura nti amanyofo no muma nukura he under president Akufo-Addo ye betre nu e mani legacy a wa ba be ja nu poto nu mema honsa ye peace a ye nya ye di ye tremu dadadada nu mema ni nsa betre ya sundie ye tre nu under ni wo
Medase pa good afternoon Eba cho dini baby afrefi
BIAMAH.
Wadaroma dum o radio no mame.
Madam no, mana obase Fantanville.
Okay, yanko wanaba.
BIAMAH.
Yes.
Nipa bi no mo sabi, o se mo na me mfa info kakra. Ya se o, ye hwe nipa anse na ya tuni ni bi mi okra akofoto so o ma metim ka se jadin no. Di mi ho a ye bo radio so asa na ne so benti ye me nka me de maka ma asemawi. Nemum utu ka se president Kufuado. Sabi o na ye di kan a sabi abato ba na se etutu Ghana ha na. Me bu say ndisi fo. Ani na mo yesa, ye say normal aye generation na ba ko tran policies Kufuado o ja di importo on se o nana o ba o fa se e ko secondary school free e poto mo. And then say light is so can this abre e poto mo. And na yesa e poto ban and a chance sabi secondary school e trio mula bills. Poto ban is secondary school and I say nursing training for ye chomula omo alawam teacher training omo chomula alawam poto ban a chance ah ja ka say you waja legacy poto ni de hin mama bless tu anto ana e am man kan okra kakra is BIAMAH me chia me da
Sipe. Good afternoon. Pipa chodini baby afraid Boros.
Boros no.
Ibi aboko.
Na mpumbo de.
Erade adom, it's you.
Ah no acha Mike mami.
Bacho yo beti.
Mami BIAMAH. Ori e, na me se bi say etu no. De re ne ka no asem de ekoto. Aya la sese, aya no to go bi a. You bet me hu to ma chiw. Ana de amafo abongo mu ne yagigi, de na me se da me titu no mo so etu no e won kwofo se me yagigi no me ti ase o. Because two dem me say obi ko to tu no wa register or the ball ho ban. E won fie bi akrofo bi ba na de. Na me say the two no de o ko register no a omo de ba omo ba no se no. Omo de asiku yo ko wo kwa na omo de kunkum nipa. Na me de me ya ne say adenti no say obi tutu egba obi asa nipa no onzuzu ye yini ye chino ye mo ni to ni bi imo mo de me de American president o speech over bia obi di to tene ne so no ye o tutu no anya to so na secret no papa o so mo ku no wow obi botu he ayi soja ni ko tutu ka so o bo efe pai civilian o tutu abo soja ni akunu ma me BIAMAH asem be kwa na ko so o Ghana yi na soja ni akọ na sase so akọ na sase na civilian ayi tuo ko ni abo soja ni tuo na soja ni so kama sa ni civilian ni da so nam ho ni ade ni ko court papa na so ya ku bi ni mo de bi bo so de na kan se obi tuo a ono so no sa ni pa no yen ku bi it's simple da wa se ya mi shira wo bebre
Men sumida sipi. Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Fine afternoon, ma'am. BIAMAH.
Pipa chodini baby afraid.
Me say, sansam we ya baba Ghana yanka no kro. Sa Ghana for ba hwen yankopon ni maka no kra. MPP aban omo ye mra dodo. De dia me se me party MPP die. Ade NDC fo wo so a. Wo kwaye a ye betumi a chiwa o ye du kotum kwa ye hu bie mu no. NDC ni be ye na MPP fo so so mbeche no. No magu ye hu fin poto hwe. Ye ba be mu income tax driver for from a calculator. Etu taxi obi income tax ni na MPP fo eja to. Kaya fo mo so niema. Ye ji wo ticket also ni niema taxi ni ye ji ni ticket. Ni na kufu ado apenye twa ni na MPP fo to ho. Ye nka ni na omo kan sem wu ye so na me hifa asam na parliament asam wo se won ka me bi se papa na otu on yamre na de kwatena wa amre ba on pese obedi so yamre na nka end of sabi ayi ne benefit o sade no so na se nka yamre mre na ode kwatena on ya ka che se yetwem a yamfa ma na be ne de ade nti na Ghana yanka no krasa mo ma yanka no kra nkire yenua na MPP aban na me de so mo ba omo yamre dodo omo yamre MPP aban yamre
Omo yamre sasan
enyama bebre kwaso omo hu omo ntimi nya hwe omba ho
nka omo nya dan pacho wadaroma Yey misen nka omo nya dan
eje samre obi bibia ye fen famre kwanso mre TV so no obi hu aso kire ade ma no kwafo bia yo ho agya mo tuntum no omo chire no omo dia omo gu ani ma sa abato a ope na ndoma ma ba onko bia se onko tua ne ka bosome obia nkwaji ni pay hwe Akufo-Addo niema pa wa yama Ghana me tua me first born wa 1100 e legon Akufo-Addo adawoma taxi driver to send me nka me nam hin me second born we wie ese
me da se Good afternoon. Oh. Wow, man, at the actual Mr. Sandra. Why? Good afternoon. Yes. Good afternoon. Toto Pati.
Ashimasuva Canada. Mami, I will video. About soldier, Papa, now what you say?
Yes, I don't know where and also.
Adum enya hyeyi ene na nanom atigi na panti chidi amponya kopon ba se ya do merade we di e won fofi.
It's you.
Mami mo eni adwuma dudu odam pimpim mu ana kora oda dudu mu maso mu typhoid e le bonito asha so nkomo na oba be bia homata ma one ye ma di nyina ma jerry be di nkomo no na wo ka bibi se wa baba o de be politics e be katela. That Yanum Commerce, to Yampia, and then Mahama Bako, the Uncle BFA, Uncle Tian, only a cone. Mamibia Madia will be son say 2024 about 2 years. Edia Sunvie Beba. Ebea Brejo. Nebayan Quan say, Yabefa 3 edidim, Naya Coswedi here and I want you there. Naya Sunvie. Na almost to try am pia de wada de bobo adumni adan asem ni ma ma me bia ma kwafo bisa wo say early 2017 or 18 so be kaya you see ye chi etuo akonta container ma ewo port seaport ewo temahabo bisa ma me bisa wo say sa etuo ekodi hefa eya ban we ya breso eno bi edi etuo container mabayo ye si enim ni wura bisa se aban de sa etuo ne ko he ene odi ama hoodlam eno die tutrasem she die si o Cynthia Morrison a constituency now no bisa se what is the motive behind that bisa won die si wo numa the new town now no bisa se what is the motive behind that the way ni yank wani manse no mo se se tribusita in tiamonku ye catch dimension and ye be kokoto aba genuinely ye obedin kunim no on make sure so on ye kana na ko ni website en ko se abam print here na on wie en record woni dem ni matrimonial bed en family marriage for some months say ni we na medical no en no de ma ye se brebra ma amane ma asumdwe ne de be ba na mom asumdwe
me da sipi. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Mami BIAMAH
Yesu adumo Kwame. Now so
Bako Kwame MPP ni.
Enko. It's you.
Yaji you ko ba da roma wa yi akwa papa no. Na mi shira no. You say ena ko ba nko so ya ma no damri fabie. You say dia mami we dia mu ya lam. Akwa ba nko we dia.
Yadamwase, hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Pachodini baby afrefi. Oh, Kafra. Good afternoon.
BIAMAH Soldier.
Alaji one, my one and only.
My sweetheart.
Oh, my lovey. Nyamiadum.
Oh, just your BM Shino.
Oh, Jao, Mombenya BP. On BP bedroom 200.
Adrum is why, one yabutre.
Jano.
Yankupon Kamu.
Amen, Alaji, it's you.
BIAMAH, Mwabo, MAAME, Cynthia Morrison, Pesua, so there are 200 more, and Mammo B, there are 200 no, and Bokun and Semesu. And I will be touched as a banisena at 2 Kodi and Crankran Semusano, Mebuana.
Pray,
Mobile now, Mudaveti, one bo a latter committee, but or be Kana Sama Kobo Honomo. Oh, what draw a line, no say, Yamba Kata. Number slow.
One way to Cynthia Morrison, Pessoa Sunu, best repa, Namin Bisa, because and tell me young men one young. The Marty say, Yasi Natural Coordinator Nuna, Sabio Obitu to Maniko Canon, Sanity. And I've been to say, I Cynthia Morrison, Nuana, Tunu Canon team, Biama Mumbuame on.
Oh, there be, I think, say, Nasara coordinator, no.
Natural Coordinator, no. Yeah, Ntiam Bisa Ntisano. Abanisena, who civilians to crowd to Mukuta. Biama, Tojani are not a police in the Crown Kuta to know. Now, Mukwanyata in Fidiano Wahimpa. One man or Modimamu. Or Hona say, Yan Yamuna Yan. What you say? Because I nipa kum no dosu. And now my Anumudia say, O Nipa, we are Kukwa. Otiminya switch pa channel obi awokum nipa entia me hata ontina ma setia nipa kra won so se obekum ni nyankunu because onim say ya kinu a anu anu say obekwa kodwem but say ya bekum no ana say onu de onim say mbaso entia betre Ghana no yanyina yedia ami say nipa hukumu nua tabi say obi nkumu kra. But
that's Alaji. That's CP. Good afternoon.
Yama.
Yes.
Collins.
Yo. Unuyana bibia boko.
Nyanko padu mo. Amamole boko.
Acho eti. That's it.
Mini yaba. Share Ghana ha. Ate ye yiko Yama. Because Usha, me say, the Paduna, what you do with them. And I say, I dare not BBC, nay, can, nay, Tiada. Because a two is shaman for their money pass papa. Now, maybe the election year, day, anyway. Maybe I can move, it's a job for 60. When I move it at 20, it can be beer. Musuman to movie. I hear me, Janice. Mukano, oh, and this is for such of war. But I look at a walker. I hear me, Janice, maybe share a 2 and a 2 of Sister Morrissey. Imagine say, Manuga Minasu, and a mammy woo ya. It's nothing you make, hey, and I see my question, and I get a noir better. Yes, Coco share when you pass Sunya, Onya, fine, and yes, two share Nanui Mamobi. Hey, baby, I need a metro. A bad way, Najim point, you know, say, but you need, let's say, let's have it in you. Gonna phone a crack to me. Mammy Biama, can we know you, Mapa? No, some part, but they do a being bad, unprecedented. How not? I don't know, Johnny. Your vice president Johnny said, "Oh, maybe a new person, President Muhammad Kassa's opposition leader. You saw Kassa's opposition leader, and I will back. If he never 7 December, I can't tune up Ghana for want to a bit more thing. I'm afraid to buy with. I buy with this she.
Medase pay. Medase. Daroma. Good afternoon. Yes, we are doing. But you didn't be afraid. Yeah, Rakwesi.
On combo ya udina I say I say your money here some pa because I can't now okay then numne atwa be. Etua e wo on my ye nimne dodo. E ye hemfo asede e hwan asede say etuo ba on my no mu a ye hu ano na ye hu ni pa etuo wo mo nsam okroma. Minister of Interior, between Abechre, Ghana Police Service, between Abechre, the Padudu, how register is 2 months or more who finds Ruma. These are questions, baby, I do know. The jury says them trouble for Mama Money. Namushamu, yes, a police woman, who the Padudu, almost Rayan, or Mamma more kinds of which we put to. And quite Ben soon it will last to Suma Obi. So, be sorry, yeah. So when you fear be a night, it's quite so to me put into a coffee and money to ana. Emrantia air to Pono, a be a doom of tree a buono. Young Musafa Emrama quine says any panotimi kuta too. Quine ban as any panotoo fast to be dinner them. Migration for a word to my or more Australia or more border so air chasse. Obin Timin Fini mem emera o maimu. Anaso fi o maimu su pia kwa. Onam kwan papa so no time pie akọ. Ye musa se etuo no a enam emfamra kwan so na ebewura system no mu no. Kwan be na mo fa so check. Na enya nwanwa so o man we ya hwe ya ye be kura hwehwe. O man a so bi wo sika o di bone a enu aso dis ka ma ni nua no di bone. O kura no di ba migration officer or Tiwana Wamanika.
That's your minute. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I'm here, Drumo, but you didn't be a free. Your fee, Bibia Boko.
I'm Mrs. Madina. Oh, Boko, Minanapo.
Boko, Yanko.
You can tell me and Monima.
Marty, Yanko.
Mina, that is to attend Yabayande. Also, buying this is no, also the link to home. You should see the to us. No, we can. We can see the 2 weeks every time I have one 20 years. No, it's saying what to go for of that one. Also, the stranger security will get out of there. 8% of them, I don't know. I'm not about to education 7. You to take it for 7. In the best, I'm buying for home. Let's say, obey ya, obey the duty to know if I'm off to end the mark. What do we clear on Mandama? What do we call on you ever seen a double for the show? One will say ye. Will be on Duncan also to dress a cocoa to Konyago, no Duncan, and a number of women. Now I would go on a week on Wushaya. In the best home. Then they saw central in the show. The best remember this again. Everything about much old. Remember this again. 172 on the morning, met the year I declare 1 million in you, Mamma, Mana told you to that one and then we'll live out.
That's That's it. Good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Ejanimo. Na ho te san.
Me ho ye.
The radiasi. So the obi anu say of ankobare ayi offense koko krache.
Oh, me da so ya me nko ba bia.
Iro ho bo ho yenko.
Na o chia wo fa ya chia wo fa o gado ya wo fa.
O se dey?
Gado ya wo fa ya chia no say.
Gado ya mi sweetheart.
Oh boy, ya wo fa na me dey janza.
Eh na dey.
Ni wo fa se no. Yo, that's me I would ya be me kwe wo magin ni mi pa se. That's be anke se be ka ho asem. Because I'm in microphone be to mo last say. What you say? I say your madam. I say your more people who dey go. And yeah, and cleaning kushenti na wa people who dey to say you to partners and you wa be your trouble. And yes, you are pretty for any minute. Na omungro ka dem na omuji say to ni na fi omutem. Because a two o ma we mu a o mo last say ye. And so we use because when you say I will be ama yasu abo obi tuo na yekasa etuo no balance said that what you say and so by pekere na ajegbon na be o tuo wo obi so a obesu and the asem ade abede ya sempa and the say president ni bi no wo wurade na mo di tuo wo nkrofo nyina nchen yenti tuo no kura wo ntimi kire mu ya ye de be ma wo one take them here, but you do wako. Bye bye.
Madam Sippy. Good afternoon. But you didn't baby afrefi. When you are penny. Yes, what do more on your penny and patch on sway? Amen.
There be a somewhere out and say, that's the way my cabre. President Kufo Abriso. O ma omu jiji tuo bebre ene tuo ewo krom ha nkwala nkete obi wo ho a am robbers se nye tuo a wo betimi apagya na to na twene baabi enso okura tuo nti e besre
Miriam na piko aguna so aduro. Yeah, party for na etututu no. Enim gua system. Mini abayama da bia me bisa se parliament ho den wo.
Aguna West.
Aguna West. Mu kọ na mu lusu a na mu ani abre. O kosum na nipa se ompene na wonsum. Eni so air force. Air force. Mu nyina mu fi so aduro. Mini aba me so aduro na me share ma brabo ase. Nti minim ho asempa.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Nti se wo kọ tutu ogbo unua no wu a. Ebe ya ode. Politics he ne yako. Yenya ye di esi mpanimfo no ba so a omo kasa ye ho. Na sabia jimisem ko an ye. Ye no. Metia me ne afifi. Ni ya ni ya me ye.
Me da sipi onu apenye Evans ede eno no. Good afternoon. Bacho di ni baby afrefi.
Your call has been put on hold.
Any Mizuzuma put you on hold. Why? Mizuzuma put you on hold. Aye. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, madam. We have a go.
Yes, so Adam now so eh.
Bezumo ye ba.
Evans.
One kata is here no.
Okay. Udini baby afrefi.
Your friend Great Amos. Me Amos ma here.
Okay. Amos yet you.
Okay. Na manza mo kan etu dem. Na madam mbese mbusa o. Obi se national security o se wan yo anye bia nti o so mo jiji tu a Ghana ha anase oman bia mu o metima ji so e bi anya 1% mpo. Kwan be se na be pass aji tu no. Once nsem bi o wana so mo kan me junu ho a me ntiase enya possible say obetima ji tu wo Ghana ha nyina say wo pa ba bia ya. So ne mo yan hwe kwan a omo pass we register nkrofo edit ndi mo no. Enipa no do oba be register ma no de na wo de koye o se company no wo de kwakoye right ana say utimi register ko eto ke bia wo ye adwuma bi a wo wo de bo ho ban ana bibi nipa no wo register ba ko no be sa miensa ni nyina ayo mo register no problem ni nyina ayo mo register bebre wo tu ayo register ba nye ho adwuma no mo de ye omo na wo sa mutimi tackle omo seriously ano bye bye.
Meda Sipi. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I'm BIAMAH for say.
Yame adum, ba chodi ni baby afrefi.
We Dr. Newman is the mark of duty some kase free.
It's you.
Mama, you will say ene edumapa ubo no ponsha ne eduma oye. Na meso.
Oh, Dr. Newman, not day. What happened? Ow. Wait, I am a yasan kawana oye last person. Na so ade no antimi amfa ne sana ahoma no atie twom we de fa che me pa
asunje na ye omanga na ye ba kope se so ye sunje mu ya say I about you. Ni baby ako. Asumgeto abana. Asumge na yao. Omanga na yakupe. Asumgeto abana. Asumge na yao. Basa wawa miji. Asumgeto abana. Asumge na yao, omanga na yakupe. Asumgeto abana. Asumge na yao, omanga na yakupe. Yede yefini, yakwa yeviena. Asumge ni viena suyepa, obede na wabefie. Woso ayinipa, yo mama pane tu abanu asumge. so yes, so dear, we are. Say, I about you. You know, any baby, I go. Asumieto, Abana, Asumjena, Omangana, get to me and Quawa, Miss Asumieto, Abana, Asumjena. Basa basa wawa mije basa 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 wawa mije asumgeto abana
yenyina yehia asumdwe za wankwanko ye kitikiti ankwanko ye basa basa ye beto abana asumdwe mu akenkan na asumdwe mu ama de obedi nkonim was celebrating in a peaceful manner na yenyina yatoa oman no eso na yekoye nim da ya anya ne sa ne ye adwene se ye de ye no ye nkwa na wose ye ditumi me ye ye de ye nya ni so obi nya ene ho nkro ne ba na sefo de a ene ka hunu se ne ye wompe no eno na wo be hunu ni 100.9 na waso egu a otie no memanti ena ye de ebrawei na His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and was or transforming Ghana through digital innovation. Now, Obeye Vice President, he was spearheading many innovations like the Digital Ghana Agenda, bringing services like mobile money interoperability and digitized public records right to your fingertips. E-pharmacy, where by a click you can buy medications, the life-saving zipline medical drone delivery system, and many others. Dr. Bawumia's vision is simple: a modern, efficient Ghana where everyone benefits. On December 7, vote for Dr. Bawumia, number 1 on the ballot paper. To continue with this transformational journey, Ghana deserves a leader with a proven track record, and that leader is Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Your vote matters. Let's build the future together. It is possible. And Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and can say order number 1 into so digitalization agenda na etwaso dia ene ukodru abato adakanumua ehwe baby a fesi soro number 1 na effective so ema Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia said the digitalization agenda no oba betwaso na omanyi yakoyen enem yade asire ne kabia makolo Ghana limited de araba bazin pills aba na araba bazin pills yema oba wo fichiko ansem no aye bisi basa aye ngonwona something which is there bibi oho oba sabio wuni atenka wo ye frigid oba wuni atenka so de bedding wasetena bedding ai Kunu Ghana limited so de hunchun capsules aba afi bema wo urinary disorder maunsa enka kunu for wo maduro hunchun capsules bi prostate ena ya abehye so a maunsa enka hunchun capsules ebeboa na clear the path no for you na bibia koye de amount Mr. Kill bema wo watenka wo form a nua ene na o ya to sini ho afi so obi a wo premature ejaculation be correct na kama e de amount kin tablet so ye de treat high blood pressure maunsa enka be ne beboa call East Laguna Champion Junction e ho na kunlu for wo mo ewo from 0244139176 0204139176 and 0274139176 Nyuma kwa da Roma this way chocolate drink specialized natural mineral water and so this way chocolate drink best point savings and loans specialized natural mineral water and one more ebo ichidom na yede mema intijumedie yede aba abesomo na ene ensembebre ene guapno so a ye ba beta sene sebesepa ene kunna hahan ye hwe ne mo ese enes na kwa ame so ya dade wo beba ha se sanso na Harrison aba ono so ebeba afi na into emrichi ono so ebeba beka ye ho na speaker Bagben and our fire Supreme Court no rejected Supreme Court suit no na say rate no and our director say court document yen sign emfanko was filing for review and was cited constitutional immunity honsem ne nkomo nyina yede ebeba election 2024 ekuyadonko ni wei abai erade mfa ne kra NC pa Ghana Freedom Party kofa bai ne kandifo ya oda no ye maame ekuyadonko waka nchinagu atona nanom ewon ensiedo na ni wuo no anya bia ebenya nsunsuanso o ballot paper no so anase se de tie no saa na beko no ebe ye fro no ye pushi binum akosoro na ye pushi binum na aba fom boko na ahensam ho ensensem yi a enne ye da sore ya nipa makomako aduo no enura na ye du eti anadwi na nipa bi afa kira kokum nipa du de aka ho de na ekoso boko nsensem ye beden na to atwa ye beden na to atwa efiri ya akato amre so ya sa antokwa yi ehya ase edinti ase na eni ho anabo ne fa che akoma eni yeni anase den poten na ekoso nti a saa boko nsensemi eso a eye eba fomo a na obi nim ne besini asan akwa ho anyam na akwa ye pinso eti ene ensema hodo pi enene ye ba abetwetwem ho enkomo
So yes, so yeah, we are. Na say I about you. In your any baby I go. Asumgeto abana. Asumgena yao. Omangana yeba kupe. Asumgeto abana. Asumgena yao. Basa wawa miji. Asumgeto abana asungena yao omangana yeba kupe asungeta abana asungena yao omangana yeba kupe yede yefini yakwa yefini asungeni fiena suyepa obedena wafie woso ayinipa mama pane to abanu asumye e mo bien na me basa abatu yibo musa wo yakagini se ko bani sa kwa mama abatu nechia kosia wasumye no bai musa wo yakagini se ko bani sa kwa mama abatu nechia kosia wasumye no bai asumye so yes, so yeah, we are. Na say I about you. In your any baby I go. Asumgeto abana. Asumgena yao. Omangana yeba kupe. Get to be and kwa wa me so. Asumgeto abana. Asumgena yao. Basa wawa miji. Basa wawa miji. Asumgeto abana. Asungena yao omangana yeba kupe gana bieni baby akawewu asungeta abana asungena yao omangana yeba kupe asempa yetia niya yo mama pa asungeta abana asungena yao omangana yeba kupe
Aya need 100.9 ena waso egu a wutie na asumdwe ye besere mo ye guso aye kan se na hu hia papa se me say kuro a ebia bibia si na yabo soja ni tuo e wo kuro num anase bibia si ni yabo prosi ni bituo e wo kuro num obehu ana emu mema nyina adwane na kuro na bo hu nipa anka kuro a ebia anopa usori a free it is a one street ekọ the other nipa nam so gidigidi koba we ko ha we fa ha we yese wo mo eton nuane e basa wonti anu masu kura okurunum so wo pentokwa ehuna situation bi sa esia fire example sese ko base enamoso ntokwa ne basabasa ye ba sa na Ghana ebebo na wo dwane no wo bedwane akọ Togo ana Burkina ana Mali governor guy Mali anasa hefa Cote d'Ivoire ehe na obedwane akọ enti wo ya de bia na wadwene ho mienu na namba jo mo akọ aba
ye na
mpom te san
ejana dum ene mo mpaebo
eda Christmas shirt nso ebo kama
medase
o chese wo ye nana
obende ye kuramu nkakra
na obi bisa se anya bia wo ye ohene a wodi akonwa na se edin nana na ye wodin
me ye adoso apesemaka hene
oh
inti na chese wonga suame wonga chugo egumi nanso
do ni apesemaka hene wo adoso
mpacho see you
beautiful when second time mate apesemaka hene
that's right
na menua fence me ankasa me lovey Mickey the darling
yes
no so apesemaka hene e wo he
mikrum manfe
oh okay
mimi fi manfe
do ni nyina fi kro baako
mpacho see you
ayu oh na madella
menua baako
oh madella oh okay
oni enima
ana ne sa apesemaka hene ase ne san
okay mami that's apesemaka hene simply means a spokesperson and as a PRO the chiefs and people of Adoso.
Oh, okay.
Inti no.
Una your mouthpiece.
That's right. Inti so hine kasana as I say do goma.
Una carry no forward.
That's right.
Oh, beautiful.
He said,
"Yes, we are nyade. Me cry so mo bio. Me pa ko nyade bi osoro. Me cry hina mpe me pa yi.
Obey. Obri. Kropon.
Debi me mpe kropon ayi. Ahwereas.
Oh, okay. All right. I should say abokoma hine so ye. Me nua pa.
So.
Me ne be kasa.
Ai, mama sa title ne bi. Ahwereas. Ai.
I should say the word ahwereas na na ye ode. Na just say opa ahwero pa.
Na me akwa baby.
Ye na. Na say ozu hu ye de.
Oh, adumara kwa.
Yo.
Ese ho.
Yo.
Harrison.
Me.
Akwa aba.
Yeah.
Bibi aboko
nana.
The radiase. Wo de wuni akonwa. Ananso wudi akonwa.
Na uni made bakwa ya hu a. Unya kasa wo se a ohene nya politics. But me say wo your ohene no anya politics a. Politics will do you.
Ende no kre. So fo nyina kre so amdu amjim.
There be na so de ho ajim. Because politics na ye no. Enye neso enemre so ne bai. Fiti Adam mre so. Bibia ye bia politics wo. Oyire ni okunu ofie. Politics wo. Enne mepaduan we. Oyire nso se meye se. Obeye gigi na obako edi ndi agu. Nti nyina bibia ye bia politics. In fact, enne me na oti hayi wore ye politics. Nti se uka bibi na ukuma nyeso a. Se obeka chem se mentwen san. Ye di bo sa na ye di agu. Nti politics di bibia ye bia politics wo. Nti we ohene na so wonya politics. Na mo politicians to me ba ho be ka kire o one wo manfo nkasa no want to man there. Now politics now enyacho. You should be able to come out and let people know say this is how you feel about a bank. This is how you feel about niema ekoso o memu ha. Say ne be ya we can also contribute.
Okay. Harrison one na ya adwene sa.
Oh, me no ya adwene pa.
I say makwa na ahemfo no. Be join political terrain no.
Oh, there is
like omo informa no tumbi.
Na unim say ahemfo bebre da board so. Politicians are appointed ahemfo bebre obi o board chair.
No makwa manu atum.
Some say na adenete. Oh, 90 unim.
Minim me say who can.
Mame.
Harrison, let me bizarre your comment on that.
Me what can I say? It will be hypocritical of anyone to say ahemfo empathy key in politics. A bit me ayemra. To say the way I mra mu say was ahemfo for mo ho ehye amanyo nsem. But the reality on the ground so not differ from what is in the constitution. True na ahemfo bebre na in one way or the other no. Politics.
But me ba o say a beginning no asana ye be democratic dispensation mo no. O say na the authority and everything no e wo ahemfo nsam. Enti ye gifri wo nsam say ye mo involve wo self in active ya as ye no man ni ye o. That's omu to me no because ya chua ahemfie na local police station. ni aloke o ni edi wasem yesi nkonwa ni edi wasem e se wutwa nwan e de ensa ni ade ba ni ya boka ni wa yesa na ma no ne no na ni ede rane ansa na ye ba be wura sa friends democracy and then party politics and everything it ye can say more involve am self in active politics as ye ji omu tumi no if you
want the spirit behind that particular provisions and all the throw e be that constitution, you know. I think the people looked at the act.
Okay.
Politics, you know. Acts na a woman, no. As the most of the time, you know.
The actions and inactions.
Politics, no. To be ma. Obi kwan kra ma na ka sembe en wose o ka kire.
Okay. Okay.
Me gana zo wadi azie.
Okay.
And most of the time, no, and grofo me bu be kra say I am from to more damage. Because that mean cause asemu.
Okay. It's because of that and dignity e dey man him for no.
Na they respect no. And most of the times, no. I am for no aye omo ho te say obatan. Omo ma entafo no fo. Enti say chief is being seen sided with one particular side that bring a major division in the community. And due to me, say spirit now, omo the constitution, the a particular provision, no. And then omo here, no the chro. But then I can say, but the realities on the grounds, you know, does not match.
What is in the constitution?
Is in the constitution. They say reality, no. Krena I want to say, I have for no. With all due respect, you know. But I like the way Ghana are for say a politics, you know.
Okay.
Even though they may have a feeling for a particular party, but out, baby. And I think that is the best way.
Okay.
The way no question, but that does not also seize their voice from commenting on national issues and saying the truth.
Okay.
That is something. That is something you must know. And also, see you almost say, "Some no credit what." You better see who can continue a fan binti a fan be feel offended one can. I am for who he any madia they stand for. Omujina for no cre any periperio. And he said no cre no bekan na omina for ntuma bafra. Why not? The constitution does not curtail them from saying the truth. They are being allowed to say that the way I me brap in the obo position in the referee.
As a pesmaka
na chiame.
Or pasmaka.
Different
from communications director.
Okay. Pesmaka. No. Apesmaka hene. They be me share apesmaka hene o TV so a watch na adwen wa.
Okay.
Amanyo nsem ho. But that does not mean say he has breached the constitution. No, I was say what me eternal because otioman mu empenifo bisa bube say ye say penity na enkwala ere na nka yebu na nka for den okahu bi. So far as our penny a woti fie de he must make sure say it must not go wrong. And they say go wrong why I was say den I was say wakasa. They shouldn't forget say there are also people with what conscience. And they will always speak the truth.
Okay.
But I live back when I say, yet has any say. Encombre nyina. Bibiaba, ebeton and anonanso. Because baby obi afibia no. Okonu krom baka. Ohene ho ena bibi ba odwantoan. Enitina ansem abaso oboku nsem nyina. Ye wo chieftaincy minister, ye wo president. Into ewi achi no. Say, go and make sure say there's peace. That means that when him say, Ahindi no, it carries some weight. But it is up to some politicians. What you say, what ego? And into one bobia. And into be to me sorry, show in any not China, and what can say, Esan say, a man you cool way, Asama Wakano, and no denu bra, and Intino, who support him. But Obashano, not a yanquari. Because I did back one man say, nipa mpe no kware o orika no kware na kire nipa no opese o daada no na na ni agi oh don't worry ade be chi na honey good dan ano na sika bibiri ka ho na na ni agi knowing very well say enye true so that's inti for me I think say young constitution na nkasa no say baby e edu no emwayen kra nti ama amanfo bi atena se ya ehu loopholes a ewo constitution nim nti won start e capitalize on the loopholes enu nti na nsem bi wo ho na me ne wo ya dwene ho na ebe wi achi na ebe ko ba bi ti say Supreme Court award judgment beba no then people begin to wonder say what kind of judges are we having in the system simply because emre na watch your constitution no na sa mre aye wo mu niema bebre na asesa in fact brofu bi kra wo ho a tete no na yenka ba se say brofu fufura eden asanga ba enu nti say enke ebenya akukuduru na yen constitution no ye yiyi bi na ye di bi ahyehyem because say impo modern cars aba no kra no otumi ye rebranding ema car no say Land Cruiser tete de na otumi ma ne be ye modern nanso utimu a asene hote current 2024 Land Cruiser tete nti yen constitution no se cover no ina enye na keywords bi wo mu a how yen a yesesa no ne ye ma no modern cover with digitalization na de bia ye preachy ye de bi to achi a ehun say na aye kama na yakoyanim na no sa no insem bi ba na twi a nka ko we work in the parliament hun sem say man hu say wo yen we im na mi je mi di say ye beba ho
ye beka ho and the first one on my list the see dikat see no free one afi ya say abemo ye nhwe asemi AC ye speaker of parliament say will make a ruling on the 4 seats declare say vacant ma Supreme Court so ebemu ma fe the parliament sorry asetena so a yenim dapotin a parliament assign abebio me sha say the free Harrison so Supreme Court defense speaker of parliament right honorable Alban Sumana Bagben wa rejected Supreme Court writ no and now what direct say the court documents be sent back and then he has filed for review and citing constitutional immunity as the head of the legislature. That's your take on that.
Is that way? I mean, you know, when you na menchia, when you were TF, you know, well, as I may buy, you know, yanchia.
I feel I may intro one casa.
Mamenchia the people of Uti region. My Jibre TME, Umutime, especially regional executives, you know, and Miami constituency, Krachi East, or Mutimenka. Samson Macha, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, then in Numapa, our year at the Abuagana. And then John Dramani Mahama up Pimpim Akudru, a year Tamale Mansi Muhobabi. Our year no torn. And then Sister Penny, grounds a year. In a way, say, Nagana for air botchy John Mahama, so say one more made a mediomo. Or how near money who are your woman, and then be a bassa. Ama ye bibia asai and then abaya etisunti ya tunu kura de so man kuntumpo edi hene and obia nka no kure and then voice conscience omo takasa sensem ba na de ade nyina omo nyina ka omo no atu and then people have been silenced me kan mrebi samjuna eko chiro nkrata bi a Otu Nidin, I've forgotten the name. Sorry. But I'll come back to it. Okay. Culture of silence. Sorry, that is the name. Or to Nidin culture of silence. A man for cry. But what he was saying was the truth. And then things are there. ACC Wagana no does not sink in well with the ordinary. A idea, Sebi. Ujeni wa won't ase. Eya nwanwa ebura adwene ne ntiase so enya sister Penny anka asema esi wo parliament yi asema esi wo parliament yi anka sister Penny asem we die me me wonwampo in a way say among for people are behaving among for ye omo ho te say Ghana constitution na say ye mra no Greek na say Latin mu no ma twere ɛyɛ no obia pɛ sɛ wɔkyerɛkyerɛ no asɛm mu hypocritically nsɛm a ɛsisi wɔ parliament yi ɛnka ɛwɔ sɛ ɛkɔduru hɔ baabi a kɔduru nnɛ yɛ ama se nnɛ parliament akɔtena fie a yɛnnim da a ɔmɛba yi ɛnwɔ sɛ apimpim kora nkɔduru hɔ but because of our hypocritical nature our taste for unfaithfulness, our taste of the sort of beings we have become today. And then I pimp him could do. In yes, same way. As somebody a clear one also. I wonder when I hear people who say they are conform say almost your lawyers and almost person more different interpretations now their name was say but many women you say idea who can interest in our year. It is not borne out by the fact. Because we check Article 97 of the Constitution. We check it as HNG as a GNHO. It's very clear. It is not ambiguous. So can you clear? The Abeka oh, obi anfa in church remember no kra na ebeko in Supreme Court. So I wonder how we'll be doing this. Because as same way abai, and say we may clear. Speaker has taking a decision. Speaker has informed Parliament say you will yen for be or more Parliament wa position ticket now when they buy Parliament no more shift. And Brando says so much shifted there. I was see the Clomo seat vacant. Now we
that is say it straight away. And I said there should be some form of communication between the parties involved.
There is nothing like communication between the parties involved in the Constitution. You can go and check Article 97. A straight reasons why a seat can be vacant. A whole qua when you can know how clear. A idea will be party be the other parliament to shift from party to another party. You better declare seat in vacant and support to Waba. Who free send your friend echo independence. You better declare seat in vacant. So soon who free independence could be any party so. You better declare seat in vacant. And the notice of post now Abba after filing no na the idea to you are not members of that particular party. You can wait. And that particular provision of the Constitution has been kicked against. In this Chelsea will sit a vacant. I didn't know what you are saying with cry to Namin. Near Pessia Chelsea, Binum Yansi, Binum Krum Hama. Near Binum Church, somewhere Bina. There is nothing. There shouldn't be a own. When you are trying to even say, Mumaya have some sort of compromisation, near agreement be between the parties, Nadiano. You are defiling the Constitution. That is what you are doing. Embrana Kasa. Embrana is straightforward. Until the speaker back being here to inform Parliament say, so Nipa 4 now. Oma shift position on the taking the blood to Parliament. No, sis I am vacant. I no kwanswa. Speaker anya boni bia. Me tia ma for speaker boni ame wanwa. People are only talking and then trying to use say because almost say speaker na ye chin. And I speak, I know, or you'll be an answer more Denny, and I'll sound of Macamasi tintin, and an answer more Denny, and make Tia for Casa say, well, look at this. Ghana, your pesa, you know, do. Or be a sabi woodin brush to be an news way tintin. What the speaker has done, it is the right thing to do. The speaker, even in his statement, time I all pronounce it, system vacant, stated it clearly, he cannot pretend. And it is clear. We can't pretend this as it's now vacant. Abba. Not only that. MPP for now. Say be more parliament na do mani abre omo de asam na kwota say omo de ayi tabo ato decision na speaker aye no so no. They were in parliament. They are the same people and almost secretary John Boydu. Etro letter come my kokwe. See the be asiama enen omo bono mrane si ono nsan ko contest ma MPP no omo yin free party no omo yin free parliament omo declare sitting vacant. There is one thing they must not forget. I'm even shocked saying MPP for SIW because who doesn't know see parliament is a house of records. The Uyebia is kept in records and the Uyebia will be referred to whether you like it or not. And this is Yatimia Koti article 97 near the Ayasiama. Nasa ne Koti article 97 now. What's the one tias? Now you see the most wonderful thing about the whole thing is even a court. Court reasons of stay of execution. No, what kind of reasons now? The reasons the reason, sorry to say, with all due respect to the court, it doesn't make sense.
Why doesn't it make sense?
It doesn't make sense. Why will you say, Ujai, na say, almost executed that particular decision by the speaker, chaos about parliament? Why will you say, and confront our man vacate or musis, no, or for here representation?
But don't you see that?
What? There is nothing, there is no sense in that. We were in this town, when you are talking about representation, we were in this town, you a particular constituency called Sa in Oti region have been deprived of representation in parliament for over 4 years. Who has talked about it? I don't know human beings. I don't know Kramai. Are the Supreme Court judges not in this town? Frankie could do no man court. Best in the day court kafa. And now Supreme Court judges here. Etina judge question asem so. Almost tell judge question say he should stop holding himself as the what member of parliament for saying no for no. Judge question got enough for almost 1 year as I got to abano. No money so deprive us of a representation in parliament. That time they didn't think chaos would be in parliament. So it doesn't make sense. What they are doing is just some calculated, perpetrated agenda just to satisfy some particular portion. That is what they are doing. It is because what the speaker is doing, Sister Penny, it is being backed by the law. Decisions not speaker not taking it is being backed by the law. One am super pepe. Position so. And as it to me or mania, our constitution, no to me, no find out the money. Sometimes it is not about the office, but it is about people in the office. That is why when I hear people saying, see, Supreme Court is the final decision taker, and I'm going to interpret law. No, finally, now they are no. Messy massa. That particular I send your friend, Gideona amount for all was high in say free home. Because Supreme Court say interpretations beyond it doesn't sink in well with common sense. And whenever to Supreme Court and I say Emra, where you say Emra, and I say and sinking well with the ordinary person. Did you freeze? There is lost in trust for that particular thing. So it must sink in well. In this some time ago, say Benjamin have been deprived of representation for over 4 years. Benjamin have been deprived for over 1 year. No, be I got 2 months spending on control abane say. Wabum raso unko tina now who's 30. That particular action say you're depriving on chrome for her. What are you talking about?
Do you think say it's only the deprivation of the
representation?
Representation. No? And now say what will happen from now till we go to the
what will happen
in parliament?
Sister Penny, what will happen in parliament? What exactly will happen? That is the question. The only reason why Mecca say money, it is because of their own peculiar interest. Contract being the idea be as bottom this last minute. That is why they are doing that. It is not because of the interest of Ghana. I declare NDC as the majority. You saw the press conference we did on Sunday. AKWAFO stated it clear. Was it this majority? Yekita majority say the speaker. Better pronounce this here majority. Say any majority. Now majority no money amaya crown on stating you be say baba yet to the interest of the ordinary Ghanaian. And that is what we want. So now when you mark intimidate you be about what I say the bank almost yet to the interest of the ordinary Ghanaian. NDC for Tiama parliament aside. None. What do you mean about AKWAFO in Kayasi about yeah campaign message me woman yes ya ba be live your free Sister Penny. And then you can say majority no money amaya no. AKWAFO in stating clear. Since the parliament sitting near the majority side, you best sponsor private legal private motion. Near Eden, you live your free one, you betting tax free. At least we have shown commitment to the ordinary Ghanaian. This is what we are looking for. The empower MP before the majority. I bet what the ordinary Ghanaian. The empower. No man is almost at the car. That is what they will do. The man is loans to be a car and also a general fan Google man can bottom personally. And one on Messiah, and one on Messiah. Contract to be on our day or the chrome or my inflated figures are on Pesica can be so fast can go bottom. That is what they want to do, Sister Penny. That is why you money and then I'm a month for a year and you might be taking the decision. Once they know, say the speaker, what the speaker is doing is the right thing. It's the fact. Even if you even want to build consensus with them, I am fantasy maybe and you might be you send your friend to the interest of the ordinary Ghanaian. No person will build the consensus. Is this how to go by it? You need to show the speaker that you are powerful and you can use the court. Is it how to go by it? So also this speaker better and also starting. Super suited to me. And this is the reason why Alex Apenyomakin has failed as a majority leader, now minority leader. And this is the reason why Apenyomakin has failed. I'm very sure if it was Chairman Sabons, we will not be hearing this type of things. That one is a fact. We'll be able to even the MPP people are saying it. Thank you, Chairman Sabons. Want me and protect it, and I say want me and solve homes issues. Want me and making sure say who MPs no move for independent no no more kasa. No man filing for independent. After no filing you are roaming about you're a member of the party. This is the only time. This is the only time in the history of Ghana it has never happened that one party is presenting two candidates in the same constituency. Baby, it says Cynthia Morrison was say almost Cynthia Morrison was the MPP. MPP for us file another candidate.
Why about out say
that is it. So the question is, in which capacity? And Alex Apenyomakin, and there are some Supreme Court state of execution. In which capacity? Is it part of the people who have vacated their seats? Sister Benjamin, I know what I say. As I'm fan, is it part of the people? And now say, oh no, Apenyomakin is independent.
He's their leader.
Leaders how? Oma asem form ho no oma ayese o move seat o move vacate no go for say yo yate ya vacate ye ko fie. And so what's your problem?
Me da say
e go for no and I don't sum MP no. Wọ́n sì wà tí ọ̀nà deɛ oni pro Captain Smart show so ọ̀nà wà tí ase o ko fie na wo de wo se kian ne kian pini ma o ko fie tí asem.
Me da say
minority leader ever from Ghana yes we are then obey minority leader I know what you pass you to we are then obey minority leader
NDC and ote nenkana nana Bremoin
o say omamu ha won eto de bia ebrimu nko ade na wo pese yemfa ne say no kware na mu the same thing no santo bi foforo dia e say yehu ni differently sa lawyers are speaker ama ono nso ne lawyers actually dia ko Supreme Court unim baby e ko shasifi e shasifi Jubilee House
e den ho ne shasifi
parliament apase bill what dia ko si president in signing president nya ne executive secretary e throw back the bar parliament say want to mean so adini some baby had any fever. And is this something new? And they be a make say, oh, Abrosang ase, oh, Phoebe Mwong, na obi was sorrow. Na de be a obo dance, chan, na manfu huru was sorrow her, who was old to me that. Sound to me that, sir, giddy away in a him for the affected one more. Eh, ebia ne se abetina he ya nka me lori ko da adosu komangu ase a me hwehwe me MP na nka wa ba be ka bia twitwa agema me hu no nka no ho asem na meka nanso aka ye nyina nti ese ye dika se wo hwe nsem a ekoso a constitution ya twro e won se mfiti ase mi se constitution angasa no it needs thorough overhaul constitution angasa estate clearly. South say Article 97. G as a E as a H or baby. Also, a member of parliament shall vacate his or her seat when he decides to contest. And me can't fi mitimu. This a man can here. Now I correct me. Will vacate his or her seat when he joins another political party or decide to go as an independent candidate. Inti, Mami.
If a member leaves the party of which he was a member at the time of his election to join another party or remains in parliament as an independent or under Article 97H, if he was elected as an independent candidate and subsequently joins a political party, such an act would terminate the tenure of that member of parliament.
So what is the big deal here? And as a brofuna wo hono, enuntina etorebia brofu wo hoi obi kanu brofu a esunu se no bi ate asefa. Inti brofu here that way. One actual constitution, they didn't include some of these modern days brofu you. Brofu ni na plain English. The Queen's English, Queen's language. One for America brofu biya meka ho and one ancho I wanna go and I want to bibia biya. A plain English ye nyina ye ko suku ye kusuan. Inti what is the problem here? The question I ask again, they say, Nipa Nangia, one who ba semi, and ya no queries a notice of pull by no. Now one echo independent wounding was one. One move where members of another political party wounding in Nisa notice of pull no one. Say Nisu dia. Then we have every reason to say, I did not speak a kind. And I say, speaker pronounces say one seat in a vacant no one ye into speaker now ye wafumumra. And so it is there, it is public notice. And there's another argument to say political party no antro unkrata and from rest speaker say nemkrofu we was one terminate. Abba now what be that? In the end na say 2 years no ntro maya na ogusu withdraw the salary in the name of the political party. Anyebia emre beng na sa nipa na wo decide say obeko independent. What about that beng? Primaries were called that beng. MPP fu call one day February last year. NDC call May last year 2023. 2023 ababa be do December. And there is October 29th. And I say what the emphasis say October 10th. And we decided say file and I say September because we are filing in September 9th to 12th. And easy open say ube to me what person contest no for nomination bra anambwa. Until by the 12th of September no now it is public notice and a public knowledge say sani pa no our parliament no this is the position and this is what they have intended to do. Until do you need a magician to come and tell you say nkrofu will cross the carpet? And I say I know suggest you go home pie and fasting and prayers. And I know suggest you go mocks feed area. We don't need all this. And you see sometimes no nkrofu bi sheda de no kware no what they aturu kata wonganim. Send ya be ya. Wo pese o ka no kware no kra. Wo be bre ansa wa tumi ahuru wonganim. No watumi ayi. Sa aturu na what they akata wonganim. Gidi a wo rush the court yi. Ehun fa so be na wo so. Asemu ba mami nipa na oka parliament hifu neto ho enye nipa na neto ho edu say wo passing loan bi no wonya kakra hye won ho a do they do this hula balu and infighting? They don't. Anamebwa nti adenti na no kware na ye pese yete na ye cleaning the house out of filth na wo ho no ebirum pese ye beye. Now, do they call themselves honorable members? Why do we have to still continue to call them honorable members? They are dishonorable. Because one crop what the one equal parliament is a say political party here will join into parliament na kodima sem mami. Every you say party no be pay biom. Now pay biom who person would you want to call withdraw salary? Mami bioma na sem na okay. Inti one cost one withdraw salary no one fan one campaign. When them say a greediness on way. They are being greedy and they are greedy and selfish. And they only think about themselves. If it has no bana mitio, who's every more ha say anya wanga dia na I didn't say. Last week, me catch it. Take this man over NDC war a Memphis Central yeah. Osoroko independent. I have never seen such a person who happens to be so greedy like that before. Excuse me to use my language, but that is pure greediness. In 2004, you contested on a ticket of MPP. 2008, you went as an independent. 2009, those days, Nyankupon Fani Crency, Professor Tamils, but by now because of whom Modian Bohon was oh, you're MC. You became MC from 2009 to 2016. And also over parliament. And what the mouse is parliament. What parliament 2 times. Over South Sanko Beam on the ticket of NDC. Oko prime is well used. And running wanya bi enya bi aboa wa busua
you know say party for Madam
Ase into when asida is out my party after all these years a party here and you see meba MPP fu no so a wo se won afi mu na won nyina won akọ 8 years anambwa under normal circumstance as an MP utumi ko 8 years na umanfu hu say ubo ho modern they will vote for you again ora bagbe no yes speaker say oko parliament since 1992 nim krofu hu say ubo no ho modern they voted for him until say ono akese onko biem o say chairman sir it's a typical example 96 mu honu mo okoya till say nim krofu kase onko biem ana mebwa ena ono so ye dey o forgetting but what go 2 times so what you must so ani a onkrofo wonya o anambwa nka onkrofo wonya o and this is reality day to day reality of life and I na mentiase independent na wokọ no wokọ na won a woso won pel no won ato aba na ma wana se hevu ne beto ama onkrofo ni si won pel o party na reject o. And do you think say a party now reject you? No, a different party will come out and vote for you? It's not true. Whoever deceived them say they should go independent. You know, only pakono one year at the papa and wrong, and they feel say they have been mafiaed by their political parties. What do we tell? Then one friend the mafia. We are only a mayor. Obi any who be mafia. And maybe say since when in we decided say we be independent because. Say NDC year one day in May. Besi over 1 year. What na say? Eje salary wa parliament buano. Aka 2 months eba be call elections no. Who say miracle independent. Inti says kani nyina wa buano. Na ode kwa koye ne ade kwa koye. Enye greediness. Enye greediness. We enye boni bia nka wasumo bi no akopagya to says kani na show. South say what suma bibi spirit bi na ko page to zeska na we keep wegu ho na show na wi achi zo a wasa fa nkrofu edi we achi e say won ko di atutu asem because enye wo ena eba efa ho nti say ade ni nko go ne de ene nka wo be kire ball ne de ahye wo motuam ne apon ball wonya de sa. Our politicians, some politicians in this country are becoming too greedy, notorious, and dishonorable. And they don't need to be in parliament. Out of greediness, inti, obenso to me, Guan Fini constituency, no, Guan say, Obabe contest to another constituency. And for over 2 years, and for over 2 years, constituency nimuno, Sika, Otiho in the name of the constituency name. Wotianika in the name of the constituency. That's how Sikana Wotianika on Fabi Crown to fuel. And my constituency name baby says a branty or benting or watering. Namo or the Bako baby, nor the Aquako Yajuma. Now baby or the Bako so a month for who is or so above for Abaho. Now one day, me say, so one name no 2 mana. Then that constituency matana hoda. Matana hoda pa. Na one so. Nipa wo constituency na me hu da because wo nima wo mra soro ho mebi
na medase
ye be kirekire wo mu
medase pe nana ento americhi ena otene kana now yenhwe boko chieftaincy issues no na yenhwe nra na ye nipa 10 I think say 2 people were shot later on the highway no and 8 people were also shot making 10. Ekodama de chia no pe ya nipa makomako 20 and as I say boko chieftaincy issues no omo ewu. Right now a curfew has been placed on the people. Harrison, there may be some say enkosi da ben boko nsensem no enti me fan say minim emfidodo a edidie but it will be over 20 years. It is 20 years so omunim at the kra ekofa san ade na ebae yesi ahensem ho manso edi ahensem manso no yentimi enkase bia this is the way forward. And I say yemfa na yebenya anu yi. Opem se ewo mu ase adwo ase asomduaba o obehu anemu asan ahwanyan na akofa nsempi e dia ba nipa mako 20 in a matter of 2 days.
Where the almost the same way, but a very sensitive issue, especially
very
to.
But one way here, a time may come a sensitivity the be yet on change.
But still sensitive because your man this animal way ban. You may not be in the helm of affairs in Tiabia.
Yeah.
You may not know how they feel. And BBC maybe BBC Obiswa some of my champion will say Enyamia until I can't justify or I can't judge. Maybe maybe I'll even overreact than that. So we see a bit me swa. Maybe a man reacting might me overcoming, and that is when I can have the edge to complain about someone not being able to overcome. Because there are issues of war, any conflict, misunderstanding, conflict resolution is at the adena. A pair on one pass it. Most of the time, the man for being say, Omo takwasi problem where you Omo academically inclined, but it's a lie. I can tell you when you go to the root of this matter, it will shock you. You will see professors, you will see doctorate, you will see big lawyers, you will see people who would justify this and back it.
I learned politicians are backing it. Some politicians are backing it, and other technocrats are also backing it.
That you'll be shocked. I hope you are getting it.
Yeah, I get you.
You'll be shocked. That is what I'm saying. That is when you say because the last time this particular issue I was watching Newsfile, something, and he was interviewing both legal representation lawyers from each of the tribes, and the heat of the discussion in this, even though it was a phone call interview, but the heat of the discussion in the studio, the lawyers who now what me was the lawyers at TSC Bush and small cano. So you could see it is even over what we think about. But the only thing I can say is that Penny that she knew any solution. There is nothing in this world that cannot be resolved. And I say there is no problem. There may be a way out. There may be a way out. Inti empenifo entena na omuntimi yeden omuntimi nhihye sa assembly na asem na nyeden asem no nkosi.
How do we go about it?
The way we can go about this thing is one. E wasi yenya neutral voices and I say empeniphobia sebi omuni afambia to sit on this particular matter. The fact of talking about it, see, politicians influence it is true. And okay. So the question is, why is it that anytime it is getting closer to election year, we keep on hearing bok. That is the question. Meaning there is a political fire under. I will see it. There is a political fire. I shall see. And we see some people are benefiting politically
from this crisis.
From the crisis. You may never understand. And then I show documentary be. Now documentary, it was about a particular politician. Ono no oya doye. What you say? Nti oya doye to areas they say baby a war asi disaster war asi war. Anto kwasi omo kunkum nipa na de na
don de gada bia wo nsi
onko ya doye what you say oboa omo a wo na sisi omo so no na de na ase oton tade akomo na ase wanya government contract na oboa omo nsuo omo aduane omo sayiwe na de na sayi ni no so de ediye ni din. That is where he makes his name from and if he make his money. Until most of the time no eya no wa sheda afa koti kwan so akɔhye ebinom achi to cause confusion in a particular society so that society will break down so that ono initiative na ono pɛ no what me dia wuram. So what the people of Boku must know, no say, unity is the best option. Peace is the best option. Most of the time, there's a sound we see. We shouldn't look in the bottle. We should look outside the bottle and see who shook the bottle. Yeah. Most of the time, when the red ant, black ant, a good bottle, when they are in the bottle, they are in the same bottle. Ants, when they are in the same bottle, and the bottle is quietly settled. But when you shake it, just danger ba. No matter say kunkuma fe. Red ones, the say black ones in there. Black ones, the say red ones in there. But forgotten, say someone shook the bottle from outside. Until they must look at the outside the bottle and see who is shaking the bottle from outside. The force
might be coming from outside.
Even though it may be a long-term chieftaincy issue. But some people are benefiting from it. Into that time, be able to time, some particular time, be not fed yet. It was true. For how long can we keep on sacrificing ourselves for some people's peculiar interests? No matter that they are assembled that be so. Now, it has happened right under my nose. It is something that has been happening. You see, some people are benefiting from it. In the kakra no match that could be more, no more crochet, be more cheap, no more critique confusion. Never, I no more benefit, no much. So that is what we shouldn't allow. A chieftaincy issue. I am for Ghana, you are him for Kase, or Ghana, God has given them wisdom. I'll meet me at tonight and solve this particular problem. You want him for meet me at tonight. I solve this particular problem. Sister Penny, you mentioned some number of years. You see, this fight has been there for almost over 20 years now. But me, I can remember vividly, see, when we were in power. It was like
when the NDC was in power.
Yeah, when the NDC was in power, I bet it's something we cry. Yet this who shows.
What is it?
Meaning, see, the authorities then knows how to settle issues. Say eba apa. The Attorney General, the Chieftaincy Minister, the Minister of Interior, and the Minister of Defense. Role I was so play. They shouldn't go and be siding with one part. Anybody that needs to be arrested for a particular offense need to. I was here Tisanipa. Obia waya bonibia. I was here channel. It is our political interference. I was saying you are more boku. I was almost heard that particular aspect because that particular pattern majorly they are not looking at that. They are not looking outside the bottle. That is my concern. They are looking inside, trying to use old issues to what? To damage themselves. But they should know, see, it is coming. It is something that is not inside the bottle, but it is coming outside. So they should watch outside. We understand. They were a for over 200 years. People can fight for over 200 years, 300 years, 400 no matter Hong Kong. It is because unana akuminana. Manyini abetese unana na kuminana meso wosimi ku. Uso unkola benyina abetese me nemaku no muso abede won be kumi, and that is how it is. So the spirit of forgiveness has become a problem. So till
always we are ready for
revenge and also this but so you see people will be boiling down because they have history say na bi or asi na we no na eku no na we su omunyate sa story na pe na mbabu no so omo jinja so no omo twens spike keke. So they will what? They will attack. And so the spirit of forgiveness and in penny-form society also must preach that particular forgiveness. It shouldn't be always telling them story that will what? Will incite them when there is a spike. So the elders in the town too must help issues. Samson I inform one chain. Because Masa, yen timi nka se boku for esi boku nti boku nkwansi wo boku. Masa, war ne bet nya spread this abeto ya wakra. You have no idea. You have no idea. You have no idea. War ne bet nya spread it. Don't forget see we enuan mu bi wo wa. Omo free en chan wakra na de ade a omo ye nurse for e wo boku. Ebi ye a teacher for e wo boku. Ebi ye a doctor for e wo boku. Ebi a physician assistant e wo boku. Ebi no makọ boku a omo didwa e wo boku. When me say boku for so produce some sort of agriculture na in your manuma be e de breye. E wa akra ha na de nyina all those things will cease. Ndi say what akra na we de emfa ho na de ade a that is the problem. Anything I was say ya hemfo. That is why we have the House of Chiefs. Why do we have them? The National House of Chiefs. How much money? Settling this sort of dispute.
So what is the work of the, if I say Northern Regional House of Chiefs or whichever region it is?
They have
Upper West.
All the regional House of Chiefs. We have a Upper East Regional House of Chiefs. Boku is under Upper East. So the Regional House of Chiefs in Upper East will have to take charge of voting.
So if it's beyond them, what about the other, all the 5 regions, northern regions?
That is how Kama and the chieftaincy minister made a press conference and says the president has tasked Utumfo to step in, just as he did with the Dagbon crisis. Now, you show how it can be resolved.
Exactly. The fact of the matter is, there was other chiefs and a handful a bomb. They said they were Utumfo. That is the best option. That's it. If it is yes, the political and attorney general.
The politics room, there
is nothing politics about this. I was him for now, him for some. No money there, no more solve.
Thank you so much, Nana.
Same way the ASFM because Boko in some semi and ne chassis. So Bekaya, maybe a chum, a year no sana, MAAME be of a movie, so Bekaya. Minim so Kaya, Boko in some semi and yen semi. Yes. So Tiasi. Ma Ebanesana say Wusu and Wa. Send a minu I can. One I end one hand, so one yanum na wishia. To wait, you were around that. Scatter bisia, every kind. It is a ASABI, yaw, I see henty and fire one. Ojani dawa, it me spread ya be do baby, a be count. It is mestre, oh, there be a samba choir mecan say, a samba, and yes, can, and what they cast him, and yet you, and what they cast him. Nemo no kasa. Sautiasi, no kasa. Near the can. Den and a civilians are woho. When you such sophisticated guns. What to me a day and your DM. Me realize it bibi ujua festival ya koi. Na first no na enka was yana nanoma. Tia wato no ear gunpowder. But say in the men who say amanfo kura pump action. Utumu say what botiona say bullet rubber bullet in shell no egugu from ho amanfo sisaw na mistakenly na ekobobia ani jeni nyina ayeden adan ayreho. And I think say police fukuya na war license sa tionuma empanyifo nananom ene nasefo first no war license tua ebi oha osi no wode ko hante but se no obi aba ti ode bono ho bankra no ubehu na ebi AK47 obi sa hu si AK47 so de eye tu bi a wode ko wo anambwa eye tuo keke nti den na individual otuminya such gun na ntokwa bi mentima ho asisi pɛ bo no kwabran bo rani dem a owotuo wɔ mpase a ɔtwe sisi a no ma so opanya pam no wakum ne nua mete na nka first ahemfi de gunpowder no wɔde yɛ adwuma na afei de efihin na afei de bullet aba to extend say sese no wɔkɔ akɔsoa even nkɔsɔ hene koraa na ɔtututuo mehu ene de nka ahemfo akuku dam ɛna so wɔre ma wɔn so anaasɛ occasion bi reba na wɔbobɔtuo sese asɔfo bi kura mpo rekɔdɛ baase a nkurɔfo guide asɔfo no etu a wɔkura no maame ɛyɛ hu minimum asɔfo bi wɔ ɔmo ase hɔ baabi ɔba ne body gas ni etu wɔn address it say a military fo wɔkita pump action ankasa ɛna wɔdidi ne ho na pump action yɛ a wɔdidi ne ho yi den nti na wɔdidi ne ho na mekai sɛ mekɔ police station bi saa papa sɔfo yi a sɛ ɔyɛ ɔsɔfo sɛ ɔyɛ odinsini o sɛ ɔyɛ den o ɔbaa hɔ nom a ɔba bɛ register ne tuo na mehwɛ tuo no na mbisa me ho sɛ do a man of God or do odinsini need such gun to protect he or herself? Mami yama eye gun na utumi to rounds no betumi ato beye near wo ho. Yes. What register man? Police if no minim processes are you have to go through to be able to register a gun. I am saying all this because the number of guns are ewo amanfu fino Mami BIAMAH, you have no idea. You have no idea. And abrofo no so de bia no one day ni say one day what is ntoko we si baby a wo contractors. One day ni say ntoko nsi no one supply guns. So what I say. So in the process of peace building, you need to involve all these stakeholders. Those who manufacture guns, those who are stakeholders in terms of the chieftains in Semsemo Ekwesi, Emebunu, anyone nyina. How do you bring them together and say, look, in order for us to get peace, A, B, C, D needs to be stopped. But you see, Ome Muhano, method yedi approach peace building. Aya debia na me huni say, atochima. It's either we sit on radio, we make press conferences, that rather trigger more tension because what hana okano unnim yawa ewo bi fufuru nsum wabeka ode what side but nipa no nso na ono nso odi ya no what are you supposed to do about that person and intina wonga sua peace and development studies no they have so many ways wabeka bi say approaches to peace building. They have what we call top to bottom, bottom to top. Top to bottom, not just say, okay, start here for now they are perform. And from bottom to top also, not just say, what is start here for and this say, what the assembly should do for them. Per the press conference, in the chieftaincy minister, Mametiasi. But you see, sometimes I have a problem with some of our politicians. We shouldn't politicize the whole issue. But the way I can, it has a political backing. That is why sometimes I have a problem with some of our leaders. The way the postures or the way in Samba what Jane Samne Fana Wakano, one crown I was saying. Because Umani look as if say, oh, then what can say a politics, now it is true say a politics. Why must you even come out to say that? Asem naba. Yenina yenim say chieftaincy. Over shokrano na chieftaincy no krano bibi fufuru kran so yeden isan shase. Until you go to the bottom of this whole situation, you might not know say niema enyinya elka asem no enhuni. But you have fun and say bribie besi wo mamu ha bia no is about politics. But I blame our chiefs, our paramount chiefs, our various house of chiefs. Simply because they are not united as we expect them to be. Wanga ma politicians na achiche wom. Enti insam ne ba na wanga ko share as a House of Chiefs and kase what dwindwini wan kasa won ho no ubona they are rather doing the bidding of the politician. Enti ube wiachi no na insam a de ba betu gwa no na emu half speaks about the politician. Simply because ya di tumi no ama politician na to extend say politician no ekesi ye nana ye beda. But eto ne edin so the politician runs to nananom. So nananom should hold on to their power. Power na ye nananom ekudi si ho a wodi share tumi na wodi share wonsa no. They have to make sure say sa tumi no wodi aye adwuma. Because nananom wo tumi o. Wo tumi. Aye den ena president and kasa tumi kesi Otumfo should step in. That means that he knows the power Otumfo and he knows what Otumfo is capable of doing. I don't know one go kase court no nko solve issue. And some say be court anambwa. Say court. Court akan you betumi aka. But when we say no, this one some things are beyond politics. It is yes politics in a we should do away with the politics. That one some how many years in your so mu? Otumfo didn't nancy mu. Ayana asumdua. But you see, sometimes so many when young kasa young ahimfo nsem ya ye. Yem be say hu say when you had na day. Because no, because ubehwe no etori bia ohun ade eye abusuan ba ko eye abusuan abusuan na wo mu no e bia anuanum bi ma na onua ba ko se eye me na se keneke media de no enti se me manya de na ndidi a me nuane ba no so onni na afanu no e di akɔhye ntɔkwa na he ya twisa enso nka mutɔ mo bu e na obaako di a ade ne wo abusuan nim den na efe se abusuan mu nua baako idi ade nanka mwanya thousands of people if you abusuan na wodi nachi ahindi ni kura mu be yeduru but say edan tokon say na hindi na ye ha inti ebe wiachi no ohia support because abusuafo no support no inti what do you think the chief will resort to odi ahoho ne beba be kanu atwa no ho ahia inti odi ahoho no su twa no ho hia mo so ya mo so we ahoho yanim no oka asem a yemfa nya adwuma simply because man hoden ene musunsumu an den anta nachi enu nti mesre menuanum ewo Boko. You see, Boko was one of the busiest and business towns. When you want to talk about Upper East, it's one of the busiest and business towns. Na esikafu efimpa even till date to esikafu and well-to-do people are from there. If not for anything cry one can who say one ma one nenanom enso ewo ho and one ko there's no town or over to me ako jira ha pride and who say if you grow way apart from Boko it is a crony saya monga ejina wonso enam wonso eba kronu sen won na dachi bi inji manu bekasi asimasi bai no okuyama ahai nyina asai okuyama edu mribi a nurse fo a doctor fo ewo krom ha nyina gwan schools a ewo ha nyina wotutum enu nti yentumi anko school e manka impo president anka yenso nka yebetumi anya bi afi krom ha no ahwero yen se wonim se ne awo ana ntokwa etumi makro seya bomfo won ani enko nansen tam ya ntokwa ya esisi Lebanon ni Palestinian ni Israel ni nasefo won ko bisa because it's a chrono seya for the town to be able to come back again would take years and ayesa sika esisenka oman no odi ye biribi ebua won no efe no samba be hwehwe sika fofora odi be kwako siesie adan a won asɛ no because say was say nanka eye nanka was say ebia individual properties mpo a nke yɛbɛka sɛ oh kabia nhyɛ dɛ nim bebree but wɔsɛe public institutions sukuu dan wɔn atutum baabi a ɛsɛ sɛ nka aban no ɛkɔ upgrading nyinaa no ne nyinaa is coming to a halt and business activities will not move on wote wo kurom nanka wogye w'ani wo se ɛbɔ 6 a kɔda ɛsan bɔ anɔpa 6 a epue nti sɛ wopɛ sɛ wonni agyanan wɔ wo fi na sɛbe public one na wokɔ a maame ɛyɛ serious o na woda hɔ na woda hɔ anodwo bɛyɛ nɔnkoro na woyɛ mbɔ kuru a dɛn na wohwɛ bɛsi enti yɛbɛserɛ nneɛma bebree na atɔkyema but yɛfeel sɛ o yɛyɛ no deɛ ɛka no traa ɛyɛ serious obi yare ahemrakye na wopɛ sɛ wode ne kɔ a wontumi fa ne nkɔ because wɔde curfew ato wo so and the moment a wɔde curfew bɛto wo so no na kyerɛ sɛ wɔn declare hɔ no as baabi a ɛyɛ war zone nti sɛ obi pue anodwo na sɛ sogyafo no wɔbɛuse one discretion ɛna wɔde bɛkyerɛ na wɔde akyerɛ no so wɔbɛhwutu na wɔde ahwutu no nti yɛbɛserɛ nana otumfoɔ nso sɛ wɔde dwumadi ahyɛ ne sɛ yɛnim ne wɔbɛtumi ayɛ nti yɛbɛserɛ nkwatenten ɛne nyankopɔn wisdom a ɔde maa Solomon no wonder say ɔno nso wɔfrɛ no King Solomon na ɔntumi mfa nko make sure sɛ asomdwe ɛbɛba bɔko ɛne ne mpɔtam
nana into emrichi ɛna ote na nka no political analyst ɛno no okay
the political analyst oh no BIAMAH they say crime pen activist in crossing analyst
political activist with all due respect to speaker you have allowed JDM and his NDC sport your credibility moreover what will NDC MPs use 2 months majority for? I'm not blaming anybody but I'm blaming the NPP supporters, our leaders, and some of the selfishness MPs in our of our MPs in our party. But now by Stephen at the way for Pantan Village and Ode Ebaye. Please, hey. That's obia hey more. Oh there be more. Adi anyone mubetimi aya ma abaho. Good afternoon, madam. It's time to end this tribal dispute. This disagreement starts around 1984. At Center, Accra, Samuel, no do if you want more about no the genesis of the Boko issue. Comments appeal to it's so sad that we don't call Nyankopon Emfa Ukraine ye. Yeah, no. Anyway, special greetings to Mother for All, Honorable Nana Madukia. Nana MP. Obichia Honorable Ama Dukia. And I'm saying MP.
Debbie, Mimi MP.
Comments appeal to
Mimi MP. Comments are your bad pa.
Hey, Edno. As when you're the mirror, the Richard way from Masama. And I will say, please kindly alert the Vice President and the MPP flyborough that he has a missed call from President Mahama. 5 questions for the Vice President. Explain. NPP took Ghana's debt from 120 billion cedis to 690 billion cedis within 8 years. Why did inflation rise to 54%? Why did he borrow 48 billion cedis from the Bank of Ghana? Why is he running away from economy to digitization? Why is the dollar now 17 cedis from 4 cedis? Dr. Bamia has 30 minutes to answer. Start work. We Richard Amasama. I don't know so the way every buy. Nah, hey, Ozzy, read my message. Don't jump. I'm not jumping. But nobody is politicizing the Boko issue. Please, I beg you, with all due respect, Amwako, Nungwa Estate, who read political meanings into it? Bianye Sampacho. Mami Mumra Mohase, Meshaka Santi. And also, President Mahama has already been chosen by God to lead Ghana. So anyone with the intention to be an impediment to his victory should be very careful because who Jah bless, no one cares. Enemies are not God. Rest in peace, Mame Ekwia Donko. The Speaker of Parliament, Alban Sumana Kingsford Bagwen, is leaving a legacy which he would leave to regret and will never be proud of. The Parliament of Ghana, by law, is to only enact laws and not to interpret the laws. And the interpretation of the laws of our country only reside with the judiciary. And Bagwen cannot hold this country to ransom. And he's acting in a bad faith. What will 1 month majority benefit the NDC? Bagben is really acting like a tyrant. Abdurrahman Bako, old but a barrier, and also the way the free a buy. I'm pleading with the Chief Justice to arrest Speaker of Parliament if he refuses to obey the constitutional law. Abele Nungwa, is it like that? Has it come to that? Interzone Kaswa Obom Road. Almighty Yahweh, we can never overlook your thanksgiving for blissful day. Ghanaians must be sober and vigorously vote for Dr. Baumia and Honorable Mevisawa Kumsin for us to be in benchmark. Stay blessed. Oh, okay. That's it. That's it. It's not so dear. My father in trouble last. No one the ark builder. And I say I'm sadly down. It's undoubtedly that we cannot write the history of the Ghanaian politics without her name. She has really played her part, but if nature calls, no one can say no. Who are we to question God? All we got to say is, may God keep you in his bosom till we meet again. Rest well, Mame Ekwia Donko. It is possible, and so ede ashe ase hono. Now, yemra nana we de me sha say also, Mame Ekwia Donko, as he say, when yan baby eko. The kind on the founder and the leader of Ghana Freedom Party GFP and new way. So I say yantine yare yantine bibia yete yane say Mamekwa Donko uni hobio na nsen ya akra no as yene na abobo nkomoni ade quite unfortunate. Secondly, ne free our free mono. How are we going to have it on the ballot paper? Ibe yine free mo. And I say, ye bear ni the running mate no ene beba. Up to now, near try sanka ibenya electoral commission nanka. You know abon komo on that, but we yenya womo anyway. And as all the same, no, we can express our opinions on that. Nana.
Anyway, needi kan mema ebusiafo ni nyina yako na Ghana man nyina because wabeye assets. Omani mu nyina asset because once obia utumi ijina say you want to become the president of the Republic of the land in it. That is say or a state woman and I work and the state lady and a state person. And I think say the state will accord her all the necessary things I feel say they should because Ghana politics I also have any day. Na and then it is an infia wedding. It's almost about 72 years.
Yeah,
not just
72.
Unsa and Ushe send a new buy so na adibia yemubino and sheda in ye who be brave because nimfia weduno na bibia betumi asi na mono sometimes na make say nipa de unama awoko ba nyina no wo feel say ahoden de wo bi pa until say ebia bibi kitwa bi aka won ato ho enti no ne handlers how were they taking care of her because politics na ye wo mu no eye bribia sabe pressure wom oyaw ene niema bebre ina wom enti if you are not able to control your inner self including your body ene how I will carry ho a ebetumi eden sunsansu bebre ina beden ebema eno internet tori bia wo be hwa yempanyimfu ni bebre wo hono a yehu on TV so a wo hwe won anim a won abre iye esan say adwuma no enye adwuma ketwa but in all no she has paid her dues and I think say nyankopon no wafre no na yebebo mpai say nyankopon ankasa na wato nsa afre no onfa no nsie baby pa dachi biara no sɛ nyankopɔn frɛ yɛ mu bi nso a yɛkɔ a yɛhu sɛ ɔda nyankopɔn ne nsa nifa so a ɛkyerɛ sɛ ɔyɛ ne ba maame biama as to say electoral commission will do any changes with the ballot in a day. I don't think say I see it coming.
Okay.
Because our running mate or the new running mate in AKO and our running mate in so pending signature and ni bibia e was so. This is say impo mameno in niwa. Na say mameno be president. He would then become vice president. And unti senior young constitution it is say omampenyin ebi frima ne vice in the take charge no. I think say we will look at the constitution because say constitution nankasa na wo de ba be the president no e kire sadia who am I to say there is another way mati say nkrofo bi kan na we change the ballot na there be one case one contest south ase na say be one case obi nso akọ court nti wo de ne ba be ka ho sanka sam niema we ekeka ho dia that will affect the positions on the ballot. But once as anema we nyina no ebi insheda ebi nsiyen na maame no wafimu no or running mate ne party no also exist because our structures enti structures na wo ho no ono mpe no wafimu but as a political party a minim say or person contest on the 7th of December why any hihye ato ho ne campaign strategy and ni bibia unless of course they say what you say some political parties I know they want to run the show themselves alone. Say work a woman organizer retweeter as a flag bearer and okobi work communicators forum as a flag bearer no obekobi.
Hey,
1,000. So what I say.
Jack of all trades, but master of none.
You understand? And you know, I think say ebia no nka sa ne party in Kasa party would be a minimum. They don't have any better structures, but all that they have is they think they have a flag bearer, and that flag bearer should represent them at every forum. Wobeko. But when you do that, now who say you lack human resources, and as a matter of fact, Ghanaians shouldn't take you serious, and Ghanaians shouldn't even vote for you. Menya can a free bakoso. Namesa can be a say any flag bearer who attends IPAC meetings, Ghanaians shouldn't take them serious. They don't have human resource. They can't rule this nation because common IT personnel, they can't even hire to go and speak on behalf of their party. And it's a mean flag bearer biya okoye balloting no dimubi okoka IPAC then it means we don't have to take that person serious because only the people who even stand in for them. So I say, Wakoya Women Commission Bibia no dim, Wakoya Youth Organizer Youth Funia maybe no dim, Media Foundation, no one no dima. I mean, why? The means is that you are just thinking about yourself. So how do you form a political party with such mentality and such ideas? And going into this election, I will plead with Ghanaians. Monshe Bonga. They have the human resources who can take care of this country. Yes. Who can be able to say, we have the men. Not the men we have but the men they can be able to do the work and do it well.
Thank you so much, Nana into Medici. Harrison, Bremoy, Ekuyadonko, now Oko Ejayaho at the age of 72. Is it going to affect our ballot paper in any way?
And one another kind, and you want to be bring settings on
I don't want to be bring settings
on Meze na no kra na me hwe ballot na ma hu si flag bearers ni bitete ho na ade meze o omote isi iPad ko so mo kwa ballot
ene bitete ho
party secretaries ni election directors nko we
e bia sata na secretary no masuma no be
as a isi nankasa ni na adwuma yi and this was something
And no, offense, political party, a flag bearer, ever for balloting, and no easy on your phone base. What the other representative?
The fact of the matter is, these are some of polling agent. I mean, can't know. Now me a polling agent wo. As my kind of DBB by me a polling agent for 2020 elections. I was done by La Paz branch B. Me drew one upon as NDC polling agent. Me na me counterpart. Ye be drew guys be any more MPP for. One on MPP members. No more can the already existing MPP polling agent no. Omo ye be 6. E the kind MPP dey no more 8. Let me say na MPP for agency say na NDC for agency say so omo na ejina for Kwadon party ne. So you see it that one ni na element of settings ni bi no. So that say BBC or polling station ho. Na yes agents number na take decision. Na ebia twina mentwe ba na yes yento aba na say o ma to ase no o ma ate. So settings. And so it settings ni na. And most of the political parties and I shall said here be in 2016 proud to 2016 election disqualifying most of the parties using the rule because I was a war party office. I was a war party around our office. Bebrina nibi.
I said that we are don't go be.
Regional office. Bebrina nibi.
We are don't go.
Regional executives. Bebrina nibi. Nini na settings nkote. But yama busuanfo no yako. Samson ye be Ghana Freedom Party for yako. The only way they can convince me say this particular thing is not a setting, say omo running mate ni be hura sim. No contest the election. And na kan say anka mbramu. Why you so contest for presidential election? Na bia memfa na si wa wini. Na nyame to nsafrewa. Vice never take you over. And it is never late. Okay. Roman father. I do so.
Hey, and yes, I drive for you back to Amano.
Rum.
He's in the media.
Rum. I say, okay, I don't go. I was him once and drove on your house.
Yeah, I drew you so.
And you,
now my car. I can't buy a fee.
Nah, Mama, no, even though despite whatever she has been saying and all those things, not a biane ko yemo biaba. The fact that say
she's been missed.
She has really brought fun into the political terrain. Which means the tensions was so no need ya be from now kuli babia. Na baby na baby ajo. But I just pray see this particular death won't raise other issues. Like what I've seen on social media. I want to be very
what
clear and sure see what I've seen is a lie.
What have you seen on social
media? No Caribbean. I know since our first reportage and saying false information is no misinformation trendy, but I just want to be sure it is not true.
What have you seen on social media?
Alpha no running mates in a picture.
Okay.
And watch your new be at once here. Say my manager and say your mama and they know cause spiritual development after so
that is not true.
That is what I'm saying. I just want to be sure it is not true so that we don't play gymnastic with all these issues. The fact of the matter is in Yame Atun Safra Mameno. Yenina Yenkambo Yenkabusian no. For the legacy the woman have led, partaking in Ghana politics alone, which will help the family give the woman a befitting burial. So that Bibia Bekoda. Mommy say ebe affect your position on the ballot. If you don't go one they say an answer such an enemy also no. And then such an enemy today. Make FM and I was stated here. Plain. Say even some always as an see John Domani Mama. You do police station where who know paper no so you their pens be corner out drone out to am. Any joke. Baby I gonna do say no. Must forget the number. Mommy forget the number. You share number okra. Tiniana near pay, baby. Now, Mrs. When you over for to ballot paper, Nachi. You better trauma. I remembered vividly. What was it? You see, a binum was a wound to be or kind as you bet me a shift here for number 8, and I binum the other meanings later time as a master forget it. It is not about number. Now Akufo-Addo in 2016 was at number 5. Master, spiritual meaning beyond Tarehu. There was nothing on number 5 in Yahweh. Ghana for person Motoman, or Motoman. And found, say, what number 5 in Tiana number 1. Master, there have been so many times people have been at number 1 and have lost elections. In the number, the me and family who cry. Either so may adjust you. Either so may change about for me, either so may the go through 7 or 10 or him fan. We ye NDC near and I see we will be a while wife to Obama, His Excellency John Dawani Mahama, and I'm in the Ghana for the one number 12 man, Shechiniano, and one. Now we shall ballot paper, no cry, no ballot paper. That is the fact. That is one thing people don't know. You won't go there and see number 1, you won't go there and see number 8. Yeah. You won't go there and see number 10. You will see the pictures of the candidates
on the paper.
The pictures of the candidate on the paper, and then you will see the party's logo. Those are the things that features are over there. And a space for voting. No one to your preferred candidate. That is what you do. And this will be say, and it will shift and it will affect the number 8. It will do whatever master. That is not my concern. My concern is voting for change. Say and then yes, a NDC the call number a year. That does not shift the dollar from 16 cedis to 1 cedi. And then you shift NDC from 8 to 7. That does not bring down the hardship on us and you live any betting tax any day. Every hot. Say ye NDC free number 8 and then fire public debt stock. And then I'm 760 something.
For mommy.
Billion Ghana cedis and back 100 and something. So the fact of the matter, I say, so we will be and as you be ara watch the logo. Baby a chinyano bono.
Okay.
It is not about the number. You will not even see the number on the ballot. So the EC can do whatever they want to do. But as for me, my knowledge, what I know, they have started printing the ballots already.
That's
ballot papers no printed there is no way there is no way but in there just almost add to ni na gu no mass aka some printing for and I know that will not be possible.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Harrison Abba ena Oten and Kano onena na into emrichi Harrison every NDC ama yokomo na na into so your political activist. No more analysts. Oh, as we share. Oh, Mame Equia don't console, Yefan a cry in Senior Mefan a cry see. Reho. What baby pa. Yedamwase. Yeah, be a telephone lines on Atumu Namo some of them are drenching by 0302243540. Yeah, go. Hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon, Mini BIAMAH.
Bajo Bibia Boko, Yanko.
Bajo Evans.
Bajo Etio.
Mini Evans, you.
Bajo Etio.
Yo. Na more can about him for them. Na aya edu da bi ekrom ha hu. Party bi wo ha so hen kokasa na wo di natem. Mini BIAMAH, otu wani afikakra. Na akosapon. Na oye teacher. Nana Atudade, the longest chief of staff. Nana Udru Nimapew. Sumajahine. Now only NDC. And what the ministerial position. Now, Mestre, former president, Mama, or you'll be a Bunupa. Now, Edru Debbie and Insemkika. And the television, so now Ojina Ho Kase. Anytime an MPP beba power na bokun to kwesi. Mini BIAMAH na mi ye business ekoboko. Mini Zebila Dinaba Garu Sankasi na mi ye shopping. 1984. Into kwesi ye jani beda boba. Enya na into kwa AC. Na sabi obi what the president da. Now be jina ho say MPP ba power and to kwa ba.
Miliana Meko, what now? Wojina independent. Says who MP, Una Oko 2 answer. Morrison, Swedroom, I mean, also go to Obi. Now, Nini Ababiama, then the this as a parliament or then I will. And will lose to an in Nipa Kunkra, Wonya will be queen.
I ask some more. That's it. That's it. That's it. Good afternoon. Bacho didn't be a free film.
Man, I want to one upon you.
Bacho, I don't mind you.
And make your way to a chair. I'll set the English among Miss Canapa. Come last 30 from a center. And let me channel. I look my phone Sabano. Many a year could don't call. Ah, what can Sinabu? Your man book the full day. Now, I don't want to be pen. This time you'll see any politics. Ni legacy ni papa. Because they almost one go school. Now so what force by your presidential delegates. So opposite of Ghana. Kana uko friends are omuda mkasa ejuma. Uko China omukasa na omuka. Uko India omukasa omuka. Ekwadongo parliament but kasa na de oka. Ghana, Master Parliament. Parliament Abanina because Parliament Abe Jemmy. Parliament is the who's Parliament that. Aya Abamba, or bad legacy.
Medasipi. Good afternoon. Hey. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. BIAMAH.
Oh, Toto Bachi Yanko.
She was super carnivally. Mammy Masum, your typha. So make what in ya. Medasi. Uni mammy. I am a city. If you have to own, if you have to hear Timuno. Yankopo cannot send this as a wound to Quaqua or no Kubima. Maninchian senior comrade or two anymore only in the chicken common Yankopo Shirano. And this you know my Ghana on. And your number so na yeshe atwaba. Nemo Muni. If you have so you will send me boom. MPP no more few say, almost be number 8. Naka I link it to almost slogan breaking the 8. Almost 20 t-shirt a couple so. Now when him to me say over shifting number here say. Obi ne kuma kuya don ko say na be ya yisi e be ya ballot ne fofora na.
Medasipi Toto Kwachi medase onye obi a ne kun no nyame na to nsa e dia friend no. Ahana medemo SCA Asadan Koma production crew. Yo Dami Adomak Jero Sajuma Frema Bankro na ya Safo. Wanda Roma eno bo michido mewie. Me sorry la Mike Baba Jejaji entatadi yakofie. Edi asede makunu Ghana Limited for Mada Roma no boy chidom. Yede me maintain die bre wo. Ya me ya domo eda ya wada me no besen die hye bio. Edin edi MAAME BIAMAH AKWAFO. Ina me di dwumadi ho chiame. Me do asipi obi bia oje bretie yen wa send a message. Aseda kase enkoma. Eda mo nyina